Good evening. Welcome to your Ass Hurts News Network. Coming to you live from the tip top of Cock Tower Square with your host, Sergeant Friday. Sarge, how you doing?
What? Good evening, Cletus. It's a wonderful Wednesday. It's hump day. It's all kinds of day for anybody today.
It is.
We actually are going to introduce for the first time our technical advisor. We're going to formally introduce the Cletus will handle that, but I do want to refresh people as to the who we're referring to when we say our technical department, the person in charge of this technical department. And Cletus, will you kindly let the viewers in the audience know exactly who this gentleman is?
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the one, the only, the esteemed Jimmy Williams.
Jimmy Williams, who was also the Steam and the technical director for another channel, who happens to have a similar name. Is it Dolly fucked up? I'm an asshole vision.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, well, it's kind of nice to know though that we could put a name to this gentleman. Just, the name again is what?
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
He looks like a Jimmy.
I'm telling
you. He's doing the Jimmy on the tire.
Jimmy cracks corn and he don't care.
Jimmy from Dolly Vision. Everything I do here is entertainment, so that what I do for entertainment is I disparage, destroy, and help get parents of a lost child stalked.
And remember, for all y'all at home, don't try to be like Jimmy. It's dangerous.
Don't be Jimmy. Don't be Jimmy. Oops, look at that. I had feedback. Oh, look, we have company.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna remove Jimmy. Jimmy, you go back to managing the computers and whatever it is you put in your mouth.
Question.
Okay.
When this guy stands up, how tall do you think he is? 3'4", like a little higher than Dago, or?
I think he towers over Dago, but one only can guess. Forever to be one of world mysteries, and maybe we'll put it in that book there. The book of everybody's taller than Dago. And by the way, we want to welcome Dago to the stage.
Hello. Dago,
we didn't know your offspring could tan so well.
Thank you for having me, you assholes. Great to be here, assholes. Thank you for good to see you, assholes.
Well, that answers my next question. Does your ass hurt coming in, or is it going to hurt going out?
I still think
it usually hurts going in and going out. Either way.
I think most of his thoughts emanate from his asshole and somehow come projecting out of his mouth. But what do I know?
I'm telling y'all right now, that guy on the screen is taller than Dago when he's upright.
Guaranteed.
Well, the Dago, is your ass hurting because of the 10-pound pecker or 10-pound wiener on your stream?
Oh no, I'm good. That didn't affect me. I'm good on that end.
Okay,
absolutely.
No.
All right.
We got Truth Not Feelings in the audience. We got Sheila Dean. I'm going to pull a Dago. I'll be here about 45 minutes. We got Butterfly. Well, no, we only got 4 users, so we'll be done quick here. Hang on. That's it. I'm done. Dago?
I'm here. Fuck you very much. Thank you.
Well, it's only the vulgarity is just way too fucking out of hand. It's like, what the fuck? I even use the word poop instead of shit.
Oh, okay.
Screw
you. There we go.
There you go. What the hell? It's better than being stapled, I guess, right?
I guess I need to watch my language. My apologies, sir. Sorry.
Well, I don't know if you need to watch it, what do I know?
Watching it would require you.
By the way, I'm 5'8", folks. Now I'm not anywhere near that.
Last time we talked, you were 5'7". Now before that, we thought 5'6". Now you're 5'8".
No, you were 5'6". That was the conversation months ago that you were 5'6". I'm 5'8".
I could show my license and it'll show you that I'm definitely not 5'6".
Is that with or without the heels?
They don't put that on our license anymore.
The heels?
Wait, I don't think they do. No, it's no security number.
They didn't get Dago the picture of Dago's shoes. They got a picture of him in his bonnet.
Excuse me, Sarge. Our technical director, Jimmy Williams, just informed me that Truth Not Feelings would like a link.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, bear with us. Bear with us. We have
Okay, could
breaking
be interesting.
information here
Mm.
that needs to be put forward.
Uh-oh.
This is definitely in relation to the last election, and of course, this man was a bit confused, and he swore the Chinese were just helping him buy Viagra. When they said, "You give us money, we fix erection for you." So that's to our esteemed president. We want to give him a. I don't even know what you want to give that guy.
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
Well,
Give him
Let Joe go back to his napping.
poor Joe.
Poor Joe.
So the erection was fixed for him, apparently, and now he's president, and he will be for a few more months.
Well, that's why he's sleepy, Joe. He's been
Yeah,
busy.
Wait a second. I got to find the invite. There it is. All right. Copied. Ooh, that was a hell of a belch. Orange soda.
Orange.
Not good for erection. Oh, I've been eating my pineapple because you know what might be coming up this weekend. Boy, oh boy.
Pineapple.
It could be a casino girl. You just never know. You never know. I also do have a document from the Idaho 4 that I thought we might go over. And I'm glad you're here, Dago, because it's interesting that the Idaho 4 has finally come full circle.
Yes.
And said exactly what I said that brought me into this crazy bullshit of true crime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, I've been referring to you a lot when I talk about these documents for the past month or so, because, like you said, full circle.
I mean, name dropping Sarge isn't going to get you many viewers. We've only got 40 some in here. So
No, the point is, I mean, as funny as that is, the point is that Sarge dropped this shit a year and a half ago, and it's just now starting to come to the surface, and he's about 99.995% right. So,
but the point is not even to be right. The point I want to make by bringing that up is there's nothing I said that wasn't available for anybody to understand just by reading the information. You know, I'm no smarter than anyone else. I'm no fucking genius. I'm none of that shit. I just happen to read and try to understand what I'm reading. And as I said in the beginning, this case appears to have been done backwards.
Absolutely.
The arrest warrant should never have been fucking issued like that to arrest him for a quadruple homicide. When nothing in the PCA was evidentiary based, it was all opinion. The fuck, people have good opinions of fucking butthole badmouth fucking Betty and T Rev and fucking JJ fucking whoever and cum pearls on my neck and all these other fucking sick bastards, smiley stories and fucking who else did I list in there? I don't even know.
A lot, but that brings me to another point, Sarge.
You
that
know?
where you said that I have to argue with you, and I gotta say you're wrong for once, in a while.
That's fine. I love being wrong. I could learn me something now.
You said you're not smarter than anybody. You just named a whole list of fucking people that you're smarter than. So,
well, okay. All right. Let me clarify that. I'm no smarter than anybody that applies themselves, right?
Well, yeah.
So, you know, of the 5.62 billion of you motherfuckers, I'm probably smarter than 5.65 fucking billion of you. Okay, because you don't apply yourselves to anything of value, and you focus on bullshit and poop. The word of the day is poop. Cletus?
So are you saying the people tagged in the description section of this live would be what the reference for if poop had a face?
If poop had a face, these are one of the many faces.
Okay.
You know, that poop would have because, you know, these folks are dolly vision. He thinks entertainment is attacking a family that's lost a child with no evidence.
Did somebody say something?
Attack, right?
Yes.
Right. And wait, let's welcome another guest. Let's see who it is. It's TNF, Truth, Not Feelings. Welcome.
TNA. What'd you say?
TNF.
Oh, TNF. Got you. Hello, TNF.
For a man that really comes across.
Is that right? Truth?
He's speechless.
I'm sorry. I had a malfunction of my functioning malfunction.
You had yourself on mute while you were yakking away a mile a minute. Welcome, Truth.
The fuck is going
What the fuck happened?
Oh, this is going to be an interesting hour. I'll say that much.
Oh my God! I think he had a major malfunction. I don't know what happened. I did not. Let me be clear. I did not hang up on the man. Although last night's hang up, we have to discuss. That was kind of epic, was it not, Cletus?
That was a very, very good one.
That worked out perfect. I want to thank the audience member that came up with a word I can't remember, but which gave me the time to set him up for a fucking takedown. I can appreciate that.
And the shit side of it is I was setting you up to take you down. And
I know you were. That was the best part. I seen you coming.
yeah.
Right.
Where'd he go?
Hey, hang on. And here we are. TNF, Truth Not Feelings. Welcome back. How are you? What's going on?
First of all, fuck each and every one of y'all. Hope you have a good night. All right. I only do that on
Well,
Tuesdays.
wait, before we get into that kind of depth, we need to know exactly what your wife looks like so we know what we're getting into.
Hold
Yeah.
on. We have a health desk alert.
Oh, health desk alert. Hang on. We have to get the wait a minute. Live on the help desk. It's Cluminati, not to be mistaken as a name or two words. It's one word. Cluminati. Clue.
So, if you struggle to reach an orgasm, try keeping your socks on. Cold feet can inhibit getting there, if you will. And did you know the pulsations felt by a woman during orgasm is typically the uterus trying to grab sperm?
Wow, look at that. So you got hands in your snatch. We love that.
They grab.
Truth Not Feelings, you're up.
Can someone please describe to me what an orgasm is? I'm not familiar.
Well,
Well-
I think we better not go there. There's a lot of poop on the table we have to discuss, and I don't think that mixes well with orgasm.
My
I'm
aunt
just
said otherwise.
I'm curious how the forensics of grabbing sperm works.
Well, Dago, you know,
We'll have to see that in that movie Teeth. The sequel
Oh,
called
yes,
Fingers.
Teeth. Yes,
Jesus.
that was an educational film to say the least.
these are
It
some
taught me.
sick
It taught
manuals right
me,
here.
it taught me two good things, but we're not going to talk about it right now.
I want to know how Dago wants us to be nice on his show, but he swears by going on
Oh,
everybody
my.
else's and being the raunchiest out of all of us.
Right, and he's now trying to figure out what an orgasm is. The guy's like 55 years old. If he don't know,
I don't need it. I don't need anything to do with orgasms. I have 7 kids. I'm good.
oh,
That just proves you finished first.
that's just
Right. Like I said, I don't know nothing about nor need to know anything about orgasms. I have 7 kids. End of story.
talk about no control. So, Cletus,
I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. I'm sorry.
That was a well-timed laugh from the health desk.
and well, yes, a well-timed laugh based on a well-timed comment. But I think if we can't honestly make fun and poke and tease each other, then what the hell's the point?
Well, then we just end up with, in the list of people with in the description that, are the example of poop. If poop had a face.
Poop had a face.
By the way, I just want to say it's great to have you join us here in Cock Tower Truth.
Well, there'd be no other place I'd expect to find you than is in Cock Tower. So I'm glad to have met you here.
He does hang out in the Lick of My Balls Convention Center.
I was under the impression that he was a worker inside of the linen department.
No. He's actually a host in Lick of My Balls.
No, me personally, I work the pressure system. That's all.
I bet you do.
Yes, sir.
pressure system.
Yes, sir.
Is that
Yes.
for the elevators as they go up and
Nope.
down?
It's all
Oh,
about ventilation. All
Okay.
about ventilation.
So who took the 2024 off your glasses?
I'm sorry.
Who took the 2024 off of your glasses?
These were never 2024 glasses.
They
Well,
were
maybe they were
2022.
mistakenly. I think they weren't. Someone took them off.
No. These.
No, they said 1984 when they were
Now,
new.
these might have been, but these other ones weren't. No. And I took it off, motherfucker. That's why.
Hey, Dago.
Oh man, now I'm a motherfucker. Look at that. And I banged a lot of chicks with kids, so I'm fucking
These were
proud of that
crystal
fucking
glass.
name.
Do you see
Hey,
the rhinestones? These were handcrafted and given to me by Elton John himself. Okay.
Somebody
Boy
bedazzled
George.
a pair of $4 glasses, and you're telling us that Elton John did it.
They were actually $1.25, not $4.
Oh, good. You got a better deal than I did on mine.
Because he used coupons.
Coupons,
Hey,
yeah.
do you guys know that for my last birthday, I got a gift called camo condoms with the motto, never let them see you coming.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you haven't found it since, have you?
Motherfucker, that was a good one.
Wow.
Once I put the camo condom on, that's right. I'm dickless. I can't even see it. It's gone.
She felt it, but I didn't see it.
It's going
Is that-
through-
is
I don't know. Pardon?
Did that put you incognito?
I was incognito. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. And eventually, I was drafted by the Your Ass Hurts News Network to broadcast from the top of Cock Tower.
That's awesome.
Everybody called
Beijing,
him a
by the way.
hardball.
Truth,
You know,
have you made the acquaintance of our technical director?
I mean, I don't want to talk about that story.
It's not a trick question, sir.
It
No,
is every question asked here is a trick question.
No, it's not a trick question. We actually have a technical director, Sarge, and
we actually, listen, we're going to give you a picture of his assistant.
Okay.
That's just as efficient. We're not completely aware of his name at this point.
PJ.
PJ. There you go. This is PJ, the assistant to who's the technical director's name again? Is Jimmy what?
Jimmy Williams.
Jimmy Williams.
See,
Jimmy
these
Williams.
they get these special lunch tables when they become part of the crew here, and it's look how awesome that is. It's right there at your right in front of you. It's awesome. I love it.
Right.
So
It's a constant reminder they work for Your Ass Hurts News Network.
This just goes to show you the level of ingenuity and improvisation requires to work for your
Yes.
network.
And you know what the best part of that table is? Is that when the person says anything, because anything they say would be offensive, you just fucking lower the seat. You're fine.
does that come with a work issued straitjacket?
No, oh no, we want arms and legs free so they can move all those urinals around into the areas of the hotel at Cock Tower here, and of course.
Oh, I thought. I'm sorry. You have to excuse me. I thought you were insinuating that was Seth, who was the toilet. Anyway, never mind.
No. This would be if this were anybody, it would be the wife of Jimmy Williams,
Yes, that makes sense.
right? I mean, she's
That
been
makes
eating his shit for years. She might as well have the proper table for it.
Wow.
You know, I don't know these people personally. These are just guesses, and this is for entertainment only. Even though they're tragedy fucking seeking, fucking tragedy pimping fucking losers, they claim to be comedians.
And remember, just one more time for the cheap seats, don't try to be Jimmy at home. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Yes, Tomboy, this is OSHA approved. I mean, OSHA shows up at the tip of Cock Tower at least once a month, does their inspections, and here we are.
Yeah,
I'm never there
well,
for that.
and that's what we tell the American viewer. But remember, the tower is in Beijing, China, and for all we know, that concrete's reinforced with cardboard cylinders. But
Yeah. There's a question, Sarge, in the comment section. I don't know if you saw that there. They ask if there's a safety department here.
No, we don't believe in safety. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Oh,
Don't
okay.
give a fuck about you. I'm just kidding.
Are you kidding me? Our building's popular for the amount of people that died building it, are what makes it so great.
Literally built on blood.
Actually,
Oh.
one of the people in the audience needs directions. They need to know where the Sit on My Face gift shop is.
Cinema Face.
Sit
Oh.
on my
The
face.
Sit on My Face gift shop is up here in New York, and if you are, more attractive than your gutter thinking, then yeah.
Is that where you picked up the new seat cushion, Clue?
Well, her Sit on My Face gift shop is about 2.5 feet to her left.
It's way down the hall from the barber, though. You'll never find it by the barber.
That's right. It's the furthest point from the barber shop on the map.
That makes
Yes.
perfect sense.
Wow. So I don't know how if you guys can actually see what I'm
Well, I'm
saying.
not fucking blind.
Yeah, I am.
I got my $1.25 glasses on, so I can see everything.
I'm not going to get into the debate as to whether your vision is clear or unclear.
Look, I can see so well. I have dolly vision.
Oh shit!
So
Nobody
how
call
do I
the
increase the
popo.
size of this thing there, Cletus?
That's what she said.
Going with that, she just rubs it and it gets bigger.
Top of the screen.
At the
need-
bottom right, Sarge, bottom right, the plus sign and the magnify.
You got to use.
I got
clicks
it.
when you
I
talk
sees
to
it.
them.
I did it.
You need somebody to read it for you, or are we good? No, there it
No,
goes.
Comes
No,
on
I-
Brian quickly.
Bear with me.
Oh,
Bear with me.
I read that wrong.
Comes
coming
on,
Brian. Yeah.
comes
free.
on,
Comes
Brian.
Hang on, that's a little bit too big. I got to go down a notch. There you go.
Again, that's
Liar.
what she said. She's
All
never
right.
said that.
Liars.
There you go.
All right. So who wants to read this? Since you've been talking for 8 fucking hours. Go ahead.
But you have such a nice.
Yeah,
I mean, you sound great when you talk through your nose. Continue.
please do.
I think he was referring to you, Dave.
Oh, you want me to read this? Sure, I'll read it since I read fucking everything. Okay, hold on.
Oh, please, everybody, take a minute. It's going to be hard.
Nobody was.
It's like a day's work for Dago. Go ahead.
Fuck off. Comes now. Brian C. Koberger.
Watch out for the
Biden-
toes.
Are you gonna shut up? Good Jesus God. Anyway, comes now Brian C. Koberger, Brian through his attorneys of record, and hereby submits the following response to the state's motion to limit testimony filed May 10th of 2024. In the state's motion, the state contends that the affidavit of probable cause is irrelevant at this stage. State's motion at 4. Irrelevant, folks. Remember that. State's motion at 4. The state cites no authority for this claim. Mr. Koberger has the ability to change the probable cause affidavits in this matter that were used to procure.
Challenge. Back up.
Sound it out.
Mr.
I'm
Koberger.
sorry.
No,
Challenge.
take a deep breath. Hold on. Let's collect ourselves now.
Right. Don't
All
worry
right,
about
now
being
go
attacked
ahead.
until after you're done talking. Go ahead.
Has the ability to challenge the probable cause affidavits in this matter that were used to procure warrants. C, e.g. State versus Thompson, a 114, that's gone. I don't care. The finding of an indictment does not preclude a defendant from seeking to gain through discovery information relevant to the probable cause provided to the court.
And now she's setting up what I said was going to happen as time kept moving forward. And she's setting up the ultimate, I want this case dismissed because there's nothing in the probable cause affidavit that gives any evidentiary information that Koberger was involved with this case.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, it's all been disproven to be unreliable and unverifiable. So what is it that you then use, sir, to get a warrant to arrest this man for 4 fucking homicides? Exactly what fact did you use to arrest Koberger? Can anybody name just one? Huh. Even in the chat room, can you guys name one basis in that probable cause affidavit that obtained a warrant to arrest him for 4 homicides? One fact in there that's supportable or provable, or been proven at this point.
One fact.
Mm-hmm.
There's several facts in there. None of them implicate him to be the criminal, though.
So Koberger now is in jail, and this is what brought me into this case in the beginning. When you read that probable cause affidavit, there is no statement of fact in there. It's all an opinion or a theory or a summation of what they think, not a summation of a fact. For instance, the 38 caliber handgun was found in proximity to the accused apartment in a dumpster. See, that would be a series of facts that they would connect to the serial number matches his registration of a 38 caliber handgun. When you make accusations like that, you got somebody. But when you don't, and you write a PCA where everything is based on my experience as a law enforcement officer or my review of the CAS data after talking to 2 FBI fucking agents, those are not factually supported arguments. Their opinion. And how do you then go and get this guy for an arrest? How do you get an arrest warrant on that? That then, and only then, do you get warrants to do a buccal swab? Do you get warrants to search his home, his apartment, his car, his workplace? Why is it all of those warrants came only after he was charged with 4 homicides? And my argument has been the case was done backwards. They should have investigated Kohberger before going to that court for that warrant to arrest him.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name go?
Who?
Oh, there he is. Okay, I got to remove that from the stage. Stop screen share. Okay, there he is. Truth Not Feelings. I was just curious where he was. I didn't see him in my queue down below.
Well, he's quiet for once too. I mean,
Well, because you're reading legal documents.
Not stopped you before. No,
I mean, I could make my sideways jokes, but they've been falling on deaf ears for the last few days, so I must just be bombing.
Or you're being yeah.
So to put all that honestly in layman's terms, they basically, like Sarge said, and did everything ass backwards on this case. It's insane.
I would say that can be summed up as step 2 of 3 in Ann's "go fuck yourself" statements.
Yep.
Right, and now you see where she's going to question any of the evidence that they claim they may have or they collected, because the issuance of that warrant, even though a grand jury indicted him, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of the information that they used at that grand jury, if it's based on that PCA, is bullshit. Which is what I've said the whole time. There's nothing in there that shows that's why they challenged and like Gitta and some of the lawyers are poking fun at her going after the constitutionality of the indictment.
Right.
And I said way in the beginning she could appeal this to the Supreme Court. Remember?
Absolutely.
And the
Oh,
fact
it definitely sounds like
what?
It definitely sounds like that as far as just with the way the judge has presented himself.
Well, go ahead, explain, elaborate.
Well, am I not mistaken when they tried to throw the attorneys off, and then that whole thing that we talked about? I don't know whose show we were talking about it on.
What do you mean with throw them off in what way? Are you talking about the same case?
Maybe not.
What? This is the Idaho 4.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I'm talking about.
Oh,
Well, listen. Let me just say this. Don't worry about it, because we're always caught in that fucking moment.
Yeah, you're on YouTube. You're not
Yeah.
required to fucking know what you're talking
You
about.
should have, there's no requirement for that.
No, well, if that was a requirement,
So
Yeah,
am I not mistaken when is this not where? No, it's not. It was another one. Okay, never mind. Continue.
Gee, thanks for the permission.
I think it's yeah, I'm glad to see. When was that filed?
This is filed on,
Yesterday, or-
it was put up on the 10th.
Oh, okay.
I think mainly because the woman was behind a little bit in filing it or whatever. But anyway, the point here is that when the government goes to act against the citizen, there are limits and rules that they're to follow before they go and charge somebody. And in this case, it just seems like everything was done backwards. And it's nonsensical. They say in their investigative story that they surreptitiously collected a cigarette butt from a suspect. So they do display the ability to properly investigate. Yet in Kohberger's case, they claim they didn't use the DNA. They didn't use the genealogy. And they used what's in the PCA, which now they're trying to say, what's that? Why are we echoing?
I think that was the Dago.
I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here.
Okay. So now they want to say the PCA is irrelevant because what they're going to argue is the DNA from the swab matches the sheath, and that's all they need. How they got to that swab is what they don't want to be questioned.
Yeah, but the thing is if they're throwing this DNA out, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, they're not. Well, they may. The judge is going to have to rule on that. She's going to argue all evidence, and she's starting that argument now.
Right.
That all evidence collected with warrants was collected unlawfully because the initial probable cause arrest and presentation of the grand jury supported with no fact.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't put his cast, if you can't locate him at that house, if your pictures can't conclusively show it was him, if you can't prove his phone was turned off by him, right? Then what the fuck did you arrest him for?
That's a great point.
And that's the point I've been making the whole time. I mean, look, and they admit in court, and the judge has said it at least twice. The state has already said they didn't use the genealogy in the arrest. Okay.
Right.
So how did you, not even how did you identify Kohberger? How do you take a man leaving his apartment and you supposedly catch him on video? How do you take a guy that his phone was turned off? How do you take a guy that when it finally came back on the air was nowhere really near the fucking murder scene? How do you take and make that person the perpetrator to arrest for a quadruple homicide?
Because his name was the first one you got back in your search for white Elantras, potentially.
Correct. I still stand by this guy was a great suspect. And I still say I will be clear, I'm not saying Kohberger didn't do this. I'm saying that based on what the government is telling us, that fact base, which is unfactual, it's derid of any fact, that cannot be the way he did it. There's no way he did it according to their particular point of view. He did it. If he did it some other way. It didn't include his car. Okay. Didn't include any of his personal possessions. And that's the only way this could have been accomplished. So he could have been dropped off, or he could have jogged. What is it, 10 miles? How hard is it for a guy to jog 10 miles? I don't know.
It ain't hard for somebody that runs every day and every night.
Hard as hell for me. I'd die by mile 3.
Dude, I'd die before I got to the end of the driveway.
I'd make it to the front door. So
I'm not running 10 miles, even if it's my life.
But he does run, guys. This is his thing. He night runs. He does that a lot. So there's that. So
my point is that there's 100 different ways that you could dream up Kohberger did this, but none of those ways are are included in that PCA.
Exactly.
And so if you're going to tell the court now that the PCA is irrelevant, well, it certainly can't be irrelevant. This fucking guy's sitting here because of the PCA. That PCA provided you with an arrest warrant, which you then used to get search warrants.
Well, and the reason I asked about the date of that filing is because of the fact that they canceled or rescheduled the hearing yesterday. Okay. And I was interested to see which came first, because that kind of alludes to maybe why they agreed to delay the hearing and why they're opening it to the public.
Well, that's what I was going to say. From when I dropped the other document last night, they opened up one of the hearings after sitting down, having a little powwow, obviously, and working through whatever issues they had, but they still have the other one closed. So how's that working out, though?
Yeah, and I think when you look at the way a legal proceeding is supposed to take place, how you're to be arrested and investigated and all of that. I know for a fact that you can seat a grand jury, like on a RICO case. You can seat a grand jury, and the grand jury can be kept appraised of everything you're doing and actually authorize. The judicial system will authorize search warrants, and they'll continue to keep a case open with a sitting grand jury. But that doesn't mean people are sitting in a chair. They get called back and forth, in and out, right?
Yeah.
In this case, it seemed obvious to me that once they had this guy's name, it was their responsibility to come up with a key fact. And if they're trying to say, and they have said it without any argument, that none of the genealogical work or the DNA work was part of the arrest, then what the fuck was?
So once again, clarifying everything, they arrested this guy before they had any information on him.
Guilty until proven innocent.
And
in hopes that he would be the one. That's the problem with it. It's insane.
You know, I asked that Detective John this, and I asked a few other people this, but let's go back in time and let's do the investigation first. What did they find? They found Brian Koberger, his 12 trips had nothing to do with stalking. They
Right.
found Brian Koberger had no connection to these victims on electronically.
Yep.
They found that there isn't a single trace of victim DNA or anything else connected to the victims in any of the areas that Brian Koberger frequents every day of his life.
Yep.
And that includes whatever clothes were hanging in his closet and whatever fucking shoes he was wearing. This includes everything, folks.
His
So
dream. Every bit of it.
if you would have had this information beforehand, my question is what would have been used for a warrant at that point?
Any of that could have been used for a warrant at that point if they would have gotten any kind of evidence on him whatsoever.
No, you're changing the dynamic of the point. The point is that if they had come forward and investigated Koberger and found what we know they found, no connection to the victims, no stalking of the victims, right? None of that. What would you have used then to go get it? What would have a court given him for an arrest warrant? A ping and a fucking potential video image?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's all that was. He turned his phone off. Let's go arrest him.
But there's no proof of that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There is nothing else.
No. When you applied for that warrant, there was no proof. There was no possession of the phone. There was none of that. There was no way for you to know whether he put it in airplane mode, he turned it off, or it dropped from the network. The police could not have known that when they applied for a fucking arrest warrant.
Right.
Right. But they should have known that. They should have had him downloaded his phone. They should have brought him in for questioning. They should have done a buccal swab or asked for him to give one. They should have surreptitiously swabbed his car. Okay? The areas that were accessible. His apartment door handle, his desk at work. There was an entire process of investigation they could have carried out without arresting this guy and charging him. And if they had done that, we now know what those results would be. They're vacant of any connection between him and the fucking crime.
Absolutely.
So had they done that first, does anybody really believe that the probable cause arrest would have been authorized by a court?
Absolutely not.
And that doesn't mean Koberger's innocent. It just means that these people don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Here's the thing, though, Sarge. If that would have happened that way, per se, okay, and it would have never happened. We'll just say that. Who the fuck would they have in custody for this right now?
They would have started looking in other areas. That's the thing. If they'd have done this properly the first time, they could have vetted this guy out of their way, kept him on their radar, right? And started moving into, right? Like, how many months was it before we could bring up DM? Almost forever. I guess the only one that was doing it, and I didn't know her at the time, was Cluminati.
Yep.
Okay, so what could the police have done? They could have done exactly some of the things that we've witnessed and questioned, especially starting with the inner circle of the fucking group that were passed away.
Yes, sir.
And they didn't do it.
And it makes me wonder. Like, really wonder, would that have happened?
It's tragedy. For the worst people that suffer here are the parents. Right? Because if they're going to argue he gets off on a technicality, and I'm going to argue there is no technicality in doing shit backwards. Okay, that's fucked up. That's what that is. It's not a technicality.
100%.
What do you think?
Side note, it's a big fuck you to all three of y'all for letting me drown a few minutes ago, and not a single one of you motherfuckers sent me a life raft. Y'all just sat there and let me drown. I just want
to
I couldn't figure out what the hell you were talking about.
Well, it doesn't matter. You could have talked about something crazy like you normally do. Y'all let me in silence 3 fucking times.
Hey, look, we're all 4 from the generation where your ass gets thrown in the fucking water and learn how to swim instantly. So.
Yes, sir.
Yes, but maybe I needed a little bit of paramedical help. Okay, and the only paramedic on here just left me to drown.
All right, here. Truth. Hold on. Look, pay close attention, my friend.
Why are you doing that? That's what you do in private. That has nothing.
He's got a booger in his fingers.
I just helped you. There's the tiniest violin I could find for you. Okay.
I thought you were reenacting your Thursday night.
No,
I don't know if you were drowning or you were just in need of attention again.
I thought we started doing that under his desk on the live.
I didn't think the help desk could talk until they were prompted by the damn sound.
Boy, we got a lot of sounds going on here, man.
There's a whole lot of hurt asses in here.
That's what the hell the name of the channel is.
Bullshit.
And then in the comments, they're over here talking about orgasms and how many socks make it a holy orgasm. And I'm trying to pay attention to y'all, and they're over here
Well,
talking
listen,
about
I
genital
want
stuff.
to explain something to the chat room. This is something, ladies, you may not be familiar with, but your parents may be aware of, and or your grandparents. But you know, in nights of old, when times were bold and rubbers weren't invented, they tied socks around their cocks, and babies were prevented. Cletus?
Are you writing songs again, Sarge?
The Ballad of Sarge.
Let me grab my guitar.
I believe that would be referred to as a limerick.
A limerick.
A limerick. Let's spell that, guys.
L-Y.
And there you go.
He's out of the spelling bee already.
Well, you said guides. You didn't say any one of us spell the whole word, so I started out with the part I know. L-Y.
I thought that was the extent of it.
Yeah. If poop had a face, who would it, what would that face look like? But Bullhorn Betty, Justin on TikTok, and Clutch Them Pearls. Jay is Justice, the Pascal Show, T-Rev 757. What about JLR? We missed a few people.
Oh, you know, we'll have to take a shit tomorrow night too.
This probably should be the cleaning your bowels hour with Sarge.
I'll take notes. Take notes, folks.
It's fucking incredible. But with the Koberger case is getting more and more interesting, and what they should have done early on, if there would have been a preliminary hearing, I don't suspect this guy would have remained in jail at all.
I do agree with that. That's why I think they hurried up and slammed the grand jury like they did.
Right, and grand juries are secret and private, so you know there's always that when it comes to these prosecutors. These fucking. The funny thing is you shouldn't have to bend any rule to convict a criminal. You either can convict them based on what you have for fact, or you can't.
Yep.
And you move on with your life. These people want to convict anybody they decide is guilty, and they'll do whatever it takes to show the person's guilty. They'll destroy them, just like YouTube destroys everybody it comes in contact with. You know, and that's what's funny here is people online, these poop face people, all think they're so unique, yet they do the exact same thing the established fucking media and government entities do. They falsely accuse, they attack, they disparage, they ridicule, they tear apart people that have got they got no basis to be doing it to those people, yet they do it anyway.
So if any of these individuals that are listed in the description were the face on poop, what type of poop would it be?
Well, I don't know. Everybody should have an opinion. We'll start with truth, not feelings.
I personally think that it's going to be that corn poop. You know, you knew it was there, you knew you were there, and memories when you flushed.
All right, and Dago, the Dago.
Oh, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna have to say, me personally, is that real bad, like, stomach virus, flu, diarrhea.
Well, I was thinking more of them individually, like, you know, Bullhorn Betty would be that.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
that
My
loud,
bad.
really loud.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. We can redo that. Sorry.
You know, like.
Well, then name the person, and then we'll give our description.
There you go.
Well, let's start with Bullhorn Betty. I'd say she's the lopsided, loud, windy one.
Okay.
I'd say that group of people reminds me of the Cosby kids going swimming.
I'm gonna have to say, like, that's a full blown, like, you were squeezing kind of blowout type. You know what I mean? Like, you got to hurry up, get in there, and it just comes out.
Let's move on from that. I don't even know how that question got asked. I think
I didn't get to give my fucking answer, but I'll say
you did there, corn shit. You gave the answer with corn in it.
I wasn't talking about that individual. I was going to say it's more like if you open the magic chest, one turd would be bigger than the other, and they'd be cross-eyed too.
Oh my God, that's right.
Wow,
that was a good one. Good one.
If you do try time to respond.
Well, yeah,
That-
let's
that-
throw Trev time in there. He has made a resurgence upon the streets as the one and only Trevor Lee.
My turn. I'm going to say, just like C. diff, it won't stop running. And just like his eyes, it comes out in all directions.
You know what? Thank you, Clue, because that's what I was trying to think of when I said the whole diarrhea thing was the C. diff shit. Yeah.
Could have been a
Ride her
snark.
coattail a little bit more.
Well,
How
it
does
could
it
have been a
go?
snark.
Wow.
They could have sneezed and blown it out their ass. You never know.
And Trev time is just like a little, them little teeny tiny rabbit ball shits. That's all he is.
Well, and I agree with you. Dago, I'd say it's more of he's probably on that high protein since he's on his weight loss journey. He probably isn't shitting at all. He's probably backed up and needs to go to the hospital for a good ass plunge.
That
Yes.
may be why his eyes are going crazy.
Yes. There you go. The plunge will spin your eyes in 3 different directions. Bingo.
Tonight's
Right, you
show
don't
is
know.
brought
I
to you
mean-
by Preparation H, where if you
Mhm.
don't follow the directions, you'll whistle like a dog handler.
Think he needs Geritol or something.
I would say Pascal is the fast and slick one that comes out, and when you flush it goes bow boof.
That's it.
I
gone.
agree with you. I agree with you
If
on that one,
that
sir.
dude was part of our group of car guys, we would constantly ask him this question over and over again. Are you talking to me?
I mean, Sarge, I think you're onto something there. I think he's
Yeah.
more of like, the Astroglide kind of shit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's
Time
yeah.
is creepy. Impact.
In and out, real slick. Yes, that's a good one, Cletus. I like that. I'm right there with you on that one.
Yeah.
How about JLR, folks?
Yeah. Here I come. Here I sit. Now brokenhearted. Came to shit, but only farted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's good. That's very good, Sarge. But with JLR, I'm gonna have to say that he's that one that like you could sit there for like four hours and there's nothing, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there it is. Just poofs appears right out of nowhere.
Well,
You know
I'd
what's
to
funny is,
consider it more like cum poop. Everywhere you go, he comes.
Yeah.
So here's something that's interesting. When you look at the ways the Brian Koberger case has been looked at by myself and many other people out here, none of us have actually dug into the past of people that we think could have done it, and then dug into their parents and their grandparents and stalked them and fouled them and accused them and tried to destroy them. None of us have done any of that.
That's
And
on
that's what
tomorrow's
separates.
episode.
That's what separates from the people that are the face of shit or the face of poop.
Yeah, that separates the turds from the assholes.
Which we call a taint.
Can I make a quick statement, real quick?
Sure.
Somebody in the chat is calling me out for this as being mean spirited, and I'm a good person. I'm still a good person. I'm
Easy.
voicing my opinion on certain things because these are people that I am not very fond of, and I think they've caused a lot of problems in a specific case. So that is, in a joking matter, why I'm speaking on that. That I'm still a good person, and I'm choosing to make that statement on my own. So
Do you know this person?
I don't, not personally, no, but I just
Listen,
But,
here's the thing,
can I
guys.
just say something? Look at it. If
Your fucking show.
let me just answer this person, Diane. If you can recognize the mean-spirited bullshit we're saying here, how the fuck is it you don't recognize it from the cocksuckers that are turning people that are innocent into victims? Who the fuck do you think you are making that statement about Dago? Dago's talking about the very fucking people that made Chris Proudfoot and his fucking wife have to go somewhere in their camper to try to hide from you fucking YouTubers. How about the fucking policeman and the fucking person that worked at the hospital when everybody turned them into the fucking killers of Donna Eyes? How about the motherfucker that was a chemist trying to cure AIDS that get turned into a fucking murderer of his 3 friends that froze to death outside? How about them fucking people? Why aren't you over there talking shit to them fucking people? Those are the kind of people we're talking shit about. Those are the kind of people that need to be shamed and fucking shit on. Who the fuck do you think you are questioning what Dago's doing in here? Okay, either wake the fuck up or your ass is never going to stop fucking hurting. Cletus?
Jesus Christ.
I can't breathe.
Oh,
I don't think there's any way to follow that, but that's
Well-
kind of what I was trying to say.
Dago, you don't even have to say anything. Sorry, said enough for you.
Let it
brother. You're
ride,
good.
bro. Let it ride. It's said. All that can be said has been said. Okay.
Jesus.
There's nothing mean-spirited about telling evil fucks that they're evil fucks.
That's
And
right.
I'm sick of these fucking 5.62 billion programmed brainwashed fucking morons that think this shit's about entertainment. It's not entertaining to see some guy sit in fucking jail for almost 2 years for no evidence, apparently, against what he's been charged with. That should get you fucking furious. You should be going and questioning Bill, not Dago.
Well, and I'll say this isn't mean-spirited because, quite honestly, these are the same people that if you went into their show and told them your thoughts and gave them constructive criticism, they would fucking boot you. So this is what happens, right? I mean,
And I have approached in these channels alone that have been spoken about and given a Dago-ish comment, as we would call it, and I've been immediately bounced and blocked, and I couldn't get back in. So to have to come out and say it that way, yeah, I'm highly pissed off at these other channels and disappointed in how they have done the things they've done, because this is where we're at with it now. We have people like Sarge just said that are dealing with all of this bullshit because people want to make money, and that's what it's all about. And I'm sick and tired of seeing it.
And I want people to make money. I want people to do well for themselves and be successful. But you don't target victims of a crime unless that fucking person is shown with evidence to be part of the crime. You can't do that. This isn't 1600 with the Salem witch fucking trials. You people have turned this internet into a fucking shit show beyond comprehension, an evil shit show.
Huge witch hunt.
Unbelievable.
Well, and even if you don't agree with what anybody's saying, even if you don't agree with what Sarge is saying, even if you don't agree with Dago's saying or Cletus or me, that's not. I don't think any of us are here to make you agree with us, but open your fucking mind a little bit. One, and two, if you can't tell that this show is a mixture of humor and fucking and coverage and humor and coverage, then you're the fucking problem.
Amen, North Carolina. That's it. That's it right there in a nutshell. We got all this other shit out here, but because I'm not being nice right now, I'm not a good person. That is insanely. I can't even touch that. I can't even touch it.
He's not a good person because need to go in these other fucking they call themselves creators. They couldn't create fucking. They can't even create shit. But you need to be going in there and asking them those fucking questions.
Yeah,
how dare they?
I absolutely expect that if you're going to come in here and make that comment, you go into every one of those fucking people's channels when they're talking shit about the parents of a missing fucking child and declaring them as evil villains and guilty. Tell all those creators the same fucking thing. This is mean-spirited. And I expect better from you because you present yourself as a better person, because every fucking one of them have made that exact fucking statement, and every fucking one of them have proven themselves over and over to be nothing but fucking liars.
And you want to know what makes it so much worse? Now I'm pissed. You want to know what makes it so much worse is these people are doing this, like I said, to make money. I don't make a fucking bit of money doing what I'm doing. It's a joke. But these people are making thousands upon thousands of dollars every month. And I'm sorry if I'm loud. I'm not trying to be. I turned it down. Anyway, to come out and start bullshit. They're getting rich off of it. Me and
I just don't understand
doing this because we have morality.
Well, even if they're not getting rich, it doesn't. I don't care that they're making money. What I care about is that it's not even them that I have a problem with. The real problem I have are fucking the users, you idiots out here that give these people a fucking platform. Look at, I'm out here pointing out that you people are fucking assholes, and I got what do we got, Cletus? 550 if we're lucky viewers. And so the bottom line is I'm doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing. It ain't the fucking simply the creator that's fucked. It's all of you assholes that flock to their channel to allow them to earn money. And then the minute somebody goes in those chat rooms and makes a statement of fact, don't attack the families. They get booted. But you come here all day. I don't give a fuck how many of you people want to come here and try to tell us where we're wrong.
That's what I was going to say. You come in and challenge the factual nature of what we're saying.
Right.
Don't get offended by the words because you found the wrong place. But if you want to come in and challenge the facts that we're presenting, by all means.
Right. By all means. 100%. And listen, if we're wrong, it'd be nice to be shown where we're wrong and we'll cut it out.
Absolutely.
But I want to be clear. This kind of bullshit and the delivery method is a mirror of the drama you people flock to. That's what drives this narrative. That's why I have this kind of a narrative, this kind of attack and fucking shit on you, because that's what you're attracted to, shitting on people. All you fucking viewers, and then you got fucking creators that understand that, and they play to that fucking music, that sick, nasty, evil music of shitting on fucking victims.
And
So
it
that's
doesn't
why
help
I am happy to shit on people.
It doesn't help that, earlier Sarge or that Dago gets an email over some bullshit. Like, why? I don't understand. Y'all don't do that shit to Sarge. You don't do that shit to Cletus. So why do you think that it's okay to do that to Dago? I don't get that. Like, is that because y'all know that he's a little more of a soft-hearted guy, so you think you can like manipulate? Like, that's fucked. Cletus.
Catching on.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh wow.
What did
Oh,
I
he's
say?
back.
I didn't even see it. Go back.
Ask Ellie how JLR's dick tasted since evidently PJ was on his first.
Damn.
Well, he washed it with soap,
All right, Mountain Man.
Dolly soap, so it probably tasted like the fucking dirt off of his
Listen,
garage table.
This conversation belongs within politics and many, many other important things in our lives.
Yeah.
And that we allow the fucking assholes, the fucking the cruel things these people do to one another. We allow them to lead us. Right? And then listen, most of you motherfuckers will sit down and suggest that you're for the fucking right and you're for truth and you're for facts. But no, you're not. Your behavior proves you're not. Look at the tens of thousands, maybe millions of fucking followers these people got. And they're scumbags. But you people support them. But you're not a scumbag? Well, then why aren't you supporting people that are trying to stick with just the facts? And move on and cover more cases. Try to find more missing children. Try to point out more issues. Try to get together and fucking fix an issue. Instead of getting on the internet to get together to attack people that don't deserve your fucking scorn.
Or somebody that really wants to find this child, that wants to talk about how to find this child or where this child went, not about what the hell his parents had for dinner the night before or what they're fighting about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And
Don't be
I
a
said
douche
this.
canoe.
What's that?
I said, don't be a douche canoe.
Those people, look at the only way it's okay for them to shame and disparage and destroy people that we have no reason to understand, nothing to go on that they did something bad. It's okay to destroy them. But the people leading that charge, Dago is a bad guy because he's trying to destroy them. Because those people leading that charge need to be destroyed. They need to be shamed. They need to be exposed. They need to get the fuck off of here or change their tune.
Absolutely. I've said it
Change their
1,000 times.
tune.
I've said it 1,000 times. Dolly is a hilarious motherfucker. He is hilarious. He's funny as shit. I laugh at him every time I fucking turn it on and I hear him fucking talking. He'll say something silly as fuck that's just funny as shit. But when you look at the context of what he's talking about and what he's doing, no, it's bullshit. He needs to go back to blowing up our fucking truck tires.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So anyway,
every one of these creators every one of them have jumped on the same bandwagon to do the same exact thing. Not one of them will come on during a live and say, "Where is Sebastian? Why did Sebastian leave? Who do you think has Sebastian? Do you think Sebastian's okay?" I don't hear that in any of these channels, and I've listened to every damn one of them because they don't care.
No, it was that Diana Barnard that had made that comment, right?
Yeah.
So where are you, Diane? Speak up. You want a link?
She's taking a break. She's in a timeout.
No, don't time out trolls like that. We need them to be communicatable.
And I'll be honest, I got one more piece of what I was talking about on that. I don't care if people think I'm a bad person because I know I'm not. You think I'm a bad person because I had a little bit of a blowout and decided to voice my feelings without being nice about it? Well, then grow up. That's all I can say.
He's not a nice person because of the way he smells. It has nothing to do with his view on this. Come on, guys.
And not only that, you can fucking literally you can look down on the guy and he's still a nice guy.
Everything he does looks like it come up.
That's funny.
I'll laugh about that later when I figure out if it's funny or not.
He
It
has to
is
look
funny.
at
It
his
refers
phone
to your
book.
height and people looking down at you.
Hey, Dago, are you the reason they still make yellow pages? A little extra height in the seat.
Sure. It just
Oh.
yeah, that kind of stuff just irritates me. I'm sorry. I go on and on and on and on about it because I see these dumb fuck channels getting these massive views and all these people to run to hurry up and hear about the same fucking story that has been talked about for 3 weeks. And
But
I'm
you don't
sitting
want
here.
those people. You don't want those followers.
I
Why would
don't
you
want
want
those
those
people. I listen, you're missing my point. I don't want those people, but I want that many people to come in and listen to things about that have some importance to them. That's what bothers me about it. That's all.
Right. This is just a mighty pause in the wheel of true crime to just try to get viewers to realize that you are the primary problem because you allow and you participate in this kind of bullshit. And all you need to do is just hold yourself correct.
Thank you, Angel.
It's not that hard. You don't need to be attacking Chris and Katie. You could suspect them all you want. You can rattle that around in your head and talk with your friends about it. But don't come on the internet and accuse them of it. Don't come on the internet and encourage people to do so. What kind of a sick human being does that? Wait till there's a fact that confirms that Chris or Katie or a combination of any of these three, Seth, are involved. If there's no fact to support that, then leave them alone. Help them find the kid or go do something else.
Yeah, and before you call somebody fake, go look at that again.
Yeah, and so I take it, like I'm never mad. I'm more passionate and fucking outraged. Not even outraged, indignation. Isn't that the word I used the other day, Cletus?
It is.
Yeah. Sound it out.
Yeah.
Sound it out.
Oh my gosh. Well, hey, sometimes people can punch over their own head. There you go. With those fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. I don't know
I
if
don't
you
know.
can.
I have
Good
trouble.
job.
I have trouble with that. I'm so fucking short,
Yeah.
bastards.
Fucking there you go.
Oh.
There go. So anyway, no hanging up on anybody tonight. In all fairness, I promise this will not happen. We're at 10:02. Anybody got some thoughts or any interesting information that we should share before we remind the viewer that you're a bunch of fucked up people from the flora?
Yay, time for sex.
Oh God.
Well, I'm just grateful to be part of the one of the few streams we've actually got to deliver a flick to the forehead live.
Yes.
Live.
Yeah.
I think Sarge made a comment to me the other day. I can't remember exactly when. It kind of hit home though, and it was a good thing, and it was a compliment in a way about Illuminati and myself. It was kind of not down on himself, but saying what he was doing in some ways is not as prominent as what it needed to be, because it's starting to be seen throughout our channels that what the truth is in some of these situations. So I appreciated that, Sarge. Just so you know.
Yeah, well, I'll give a summary. Well, I'll just say what I said. I said that the only reason I got back on the internet again after 4 years of political streaming was because I'm bound and determined to get as many people to see that we're the primary problems that we create for ourselves. We are our own worst enemy. And that message needs to be conveyed because people can see that message if it's pointed out to them.
Mm-hmm.
And that it was on Clue's channel and Dago's channel, where all of a sudden now you're seeing a whole bunch of people going to these other creators and they're speaking up, and they're not being, I'm an asshole, so I deliver shit like an asshole delivers it. I understand that. I'm a fucking troll. I get it.
Well, the queen
I
of
always said
moderation.
I was never going to be the fucking leader of this, but that somebody else could carry this message better than me. But I think to start it off, you need an asshole like me. But Clue, her people, and Dago's people, you guys are going out there and you're actually saying, wait a minute, hold on. Right? We don't want to be talking about this stuff.
Again,
And
Glitter, Gray Pearl, Kimber.
What?
That's who's doing it.
Damn, I
And
just get thrown out of the
direct
bus.
Mitchell.
And the more of us that start doing that, the more this will catch on as easily as being an asshole caught on. Right? because I'm proving to you that not only can you still be an asshole and a fucking troll and deliver the proper message, right? That I think I proved that, don't I, Cletus?
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? I can't stop trolling people. I don't give a, my neighbors. I troll them motherfuckers, and they come out to talk to me. I always throw some shit at them. It's the way I am. But again, out here, you can actually look at what these cruel, evil people are doing and call them out on it. You could do it politely, or you could do it as an asshole.
There you go.
You know,
And there you go.
and the more he's out there doing it, the better everybody else is going to be. Because I suspect, folks, that there's 5.6 billion people that would rather benefit from the internet than use the internet as this fucking wrecking ball against each other.
Amen to that one.
Make sure and order your pizzas from Seth and Seth only, because that's when you'll get the delightful dish.
And you'll get spit all over. Didn't he say he spit in someone's pizza?
Amongst other things.
He rolled the dough on the floor, put pubes in it, spit. That's just a nasty son of a gun. I don't care.
That's so mature. That's so mature.
And
I don't get why he even told us that, but yet he's still a great guy. We should all associate with him and hate on fucking Chris.
I mean, we're not going to talk about the fact that he Pitio paddled. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
Yeah, there's more to that. Yeah.
You know,
so folks, you're always backing the wrong fucking team, and you're always making judgments about people you have no business to be judged, right? Like that old statement that lady said, "Don't you judge me." And what do people do when they get on the internet? That's all they want to do: make judgments of others, convict others, and
it kills me because that stuff is allowed to be passed. Oh, he's suffering, but when Chris gets fed up with people attacking him and his wife and threatening their lives and this and that and everything else, and listening to all this shit, and he blows up and he screams at somebody over the phone, he's a unstable, horrible person.
but manages to reel himself back in when he sees Seth is having a hard time.
just remember to know the difference between your head and your ass in the ground.
Uh-huh.
how about that woman's show you went on there, Truth?
Well, I just tried.
That lady needed to hear that. That lady had she had no defense. All she had was bullshit fucking comebacks. Oh, so your hero Cletus, or your hero, not Cletus might be your hero though. That would be legitimate.
That is my hero. I don't know how you do that.
Well, I'm pretty familiar with people I nickname always become famous and they become heroes.
I just figured you were going to join the
Give me a fucking nickname,
dickhead.
Wait, it's coming to me. Hang on.
You're
Midget.
killing me, Smalls.
No,
What up, midget? Diego is now called the midget.
I
he's
promise you all this is not
Junior.
scripted.
he's Droopy the dog.
I still like
Oh
Smalls.
my!
This is like the Sandlot, and he is Smalls.
Well, let me just say this, because look at. Why don't you guys each take a second, and each you think of a nickname for me, and while you're thinking, I'm actually going to run and grab a cigarette and come right back. So you got maybe 45 seconds. You guys can each give me a nickname, as I'm sure the audience would love to hear.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
no,
there we
wait,
go.
you're right
And I
back.
promise you all this is not scripted. None of it. Not even a little bit.
Did someone think that?
No, I just want to make sure it's known that it's not even close to scripted.
Oh, if anybody thinks this is scripted, they can go back to any other episode and see that this same kind of fucking bullshit happens on a nightly basis. It was just a little more flowing tonight.
Wait till there's an actual roast in here. That should be quite interesting.
Oh God, yeah.
I think we should do me. It would be more fun.
What, roast Clue?
Yeah, like the best fat jokes ever.
I think we should roast each other. A different night, every person.
I think that's
That's like shooting Cheetos in a bucket. We shouldn't do that.
Can we roast the viewers?
No,
I don't see why not.
no, because then they'll all be angry with us.
I mean, this is the Your Ass Hurts News Network.
We don't know them as well as we know each other, though. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Some of them we do. I can say that, yeah. But
Well, Cletus and I are going to have a board meeting, but I don't think that viewers should be off the table of being roasted. I mean, come on. You come
I
in.
think we should allow them.
You're going to hurt in or out, one or the other.
I think there's at least one that's smoldering right now.
All
we
right,
should
so
we should have them volunteer. The ones that want to be roasted, volunteer yourselves, and you will.
volunteer now. I'm just going to pick them out of the audience. Cletus, what do you think?
I say that's a great idea. Why
Yeah.
not?
So what's
We will not discriminate. You're all targets now. So when I left to get a cigarette, I had a question. So why don't each of the members of the panel give Sarge a nickname?
Well, I'll go first. I thought the only appropriate would be, pump truck Putin nut. There you go.
What?
what was it?
Say that one more time.
Don't laugh at your own joke that we haven't heard yet.
It's great. Pump truck pudding butt, where your ass is always hurting.
Pump truck pudding butt?
Yeah, I'm creative. Don't have it.
That ain't creative. That's just terrible.
You
I do like
it.
I like the pump truck part for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
he does
part,
that
yeah.
good too.
So
Yeah.
you got to work on that one. Next,
Listen
would
here,
be the
Pudding
Dago.
Pop. You asked me for what my nickname was for you, okay?
I think I just muted his ass. Does he know it?
I was over here talking too, so yeah.
Well, maybe he didn't realize it. Hang on.
Here,
Oh,
let me
yeah.
help you.
There,
Yeah, there we
look,
go.
there you go. All right.
I'm
So
sorry. I
now
apologize, Pudding Pop.
it's all up to the Dago.
It's simple and it's been there for a minute. So I already call you that anyway when you're not around. I'm just refer to you as Captain Taint.
Captain Taint. I got promoted. I got promoted from sergeant. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Unless it's cancerous.
You don't want to die of a taint infection. It's a
There it
horrific-
is. There it is, right there.
Good God. Taint none of that. Taint none of this. And now we're going to move on to two of the most, whatever the fuck they are, they're the most.
Just spit it out,
So-
Junior.
Well,
Cletus?
you just gave me the nickname for you, Speechless.
There ain't no way that fits with him at all.
It actually does, right?
Yeah. Speechless.
It's the only size that fits.
The day
And,
that he's speechless is a bad day.
Yeah, but that's
And-
why it's the perfect nickname for him.
It's true. That's true.
And Cluminati.
You got a nickname for him?
Nope,
You liar.
I don't.
Really?
Yeah. I think you're perfect the way you are. Sergeant Friday.
Oh, look at that.
Captain Taint.
Man, and I had such a comeback that I just am so I can't use it now.
That's why she didn't do it, because she knows you.
My
T-bone.
one-armed mother lover. Look at that. That's a good one.
The one-armed mother lover.
Isn't that the name of your massage therapist?
She is an absolute best massage therapist ever.
That's what I thought.
She only needs one arm. I mean, she gets it done. You know what I'm saying? Truth,
What
not
is she?
feeling.
Yes.
Have you worked out any more specifics on the nickname? Because it was a little weak.
I'm
We didn't have a lot of.
Dago, he asked me, Dago. He didn't ask you. He asked me.
Shut up.
Jesus.
God, such a big whiner.
Listen, at least it's a whiner and not a. Never mind. No, I'm gonna go with.
Get a room.
I got one. I got one for Gray Pearl.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, the pearl necklace gets gray when the neck is dirty.
Jesus.
We call that a gray pearl.
What kind of pearls is she getting gray and dirty?
Well, you don't know what a pearl necklace is?
Gonna
I
catch her
mean-
gray and dirty.
There you go.
Break it down. Sing it that way. Gray and dirty.
Oh shit, she says. Yep. That's that pearl necklace running down your dirty neck. Wash that shit, honey.
I feel like you guys should nickname all
I
of
wanted
them.
to.
So
Speaking of Sarge, I wanted to tell you in my chat today, or it wasn't
I'm
today. It was
sick
a
of
couple
you
days.
cutting me off today. Do you not hear me talking?
You're breaking up.
No, I didn't, because you were breaking up. Go ahead, Clue.
I think you should give each other all nicknames. Like, don't just, put it on Sarge. Like, what the hell would y'all call Truth?
That's fucked up.
A
The
whippoorwill's
dirty,
asshole.
the dirty South.
Did you hear that one?
What'd you
I
say?
didn't.
A whippoorwill's asshole. What off, whippoorwill?
Fuck
That's
off.
his new nickname, whippoorwill. Now we know the context of it.
I
There you go.
said,
What would you nickname Truth, Not Feelings?
I said dirty South, but I mean, you make your own call. That's fine.
Ladies?
Wow.
Ah.
So
Fuck.
he's the one giving Gray her necklace.
I don't know. Nancy.
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 Good God.
Fuck you.
At
I
least
did like you. I liked you in that lady show. I wish you would have got. You wouldn't let. She kind of. You started saying "fuck you, fuck you." I wish you wouldn't have ended it that way and just kept dragging her along.
Well, can I explain that? Like, I think people think I got mad.
Briefly.
Sure, Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, so let me make this completely clear, crystal clear. Okay. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. No, so my point behind what I did was when I came on there, she was overly just obnoxious, right? So I wanted to throw her completely off. She wasn't expecting me to do that, and it did exactly what I thought it would do. She started stuttering, so I thought I would throw some of the same energy at her that she had thrown at me when I first came on there.
Well, no, it worked out well. I mean, the message. I heard the message. I'm not sure that other people heard it, but I think many people probably did.
Yeah,
And it'll wear them out. It'll sink in over time. What'd you say, Clue?
huh?
You said she what?
She's a cunt.
Jesus, slave.
So what's your nickname for Dirty South here?
Who's he talking to?
You.
Cunt muffin.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
I think I was the nicest one here. Shit. Cunt muffin. Okay.
Okay. That's Sarge's way of flirting with you.
Yeah, they've already gone through speed dating. So
Yeah, we survived the speed date. It cost me $100 fucking dollars.
I barely survived that. That was rough.
Damn, I don't even pay that for a massage.
You guys were killing me that night.
well what
That's
so
insane.
we've gone through Sarge and Truth Not Feelings.
Dago.
All right, Dago.
I thought we already went. All right, go ahead there, Truth Not Feelings.
I'm gonna have to go with I think is a good nickname for him would be J for Justice.
Damn.
Just shorten it to J for J.
J for J. Sounds great.
J for J.
Cletus?
Motherfucker.
I hadn't even said anything yet. I think Clue's gonna take this one.
No, I had it. I just lost it. Fucking laughing at that bitch J for Justice. Hold on. It'll come back to me. Oh, everybody's friendly sister.
Damn. Cletus?
I think I'll name him Like.
Like.
Yeah.
Like what?
That's the third word you hear every time you watch his show.
Oh my God.
Also known for I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I didn't mean it. .com.
Sarge?
Well, it's a complex situation that you place me in. There's so many potential nicknames for Dago. Some obvious, some not so. And I got to put some on. Well, I don't really have a thinking cap because I I don't know, but I have to give it some thought because I don't want it to be too, cut too deep, and I don't want it to be leave a superficial wound. I kind of want to let kind of make it look like the Idaho 4. So I gotta have a few minutes.
That was terrible.
That
Well,
You're
would
gonna
be
call him Brian, okay?
Well, while we're
Right.
waiting for Sarge to come up with a nickname for Dago, I guess we can go with me.
Yeah. Well, I already nicknamed you. I called you Cletus. And it's stuck.
All right. That's stuck. Dago.
Fuck you want?
Cool. I have your nickname already.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What is it?
You know how there's like Debbie does Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
Cletus does Clue.
That was original.
Right.
All right, Dago.
It's the
What?
same challenge.
What am I?
I've
What
got,
am I?
well, I guess mine would have to be Dad, because I'm pretty sure if he went to the store, he wouldn't come back.
Damn.
Who are we talking about now?
Me.
Oh, gotcha. I'm
What
gonna say
about Clue?
Groot.
Groot.
I changed
Yep.
mine.
Oh yeah.
You talking about Groot, like that plant thing, the root guy that's really tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, tree.
Nope. I'm officially renaming you Whale Digger.
Whale digger.
That sounds like the beginning of an amphibious porn.
Oh.
Rhea said meathead.
Listen, word on the streets is JLR's JLR's closest example of getting a woman wet was when he rolled her back into the water.
I was gonna get up off of his mom, but I rolled over twice and I was still on the bitch.
Poor JLR. The
I'm
other guy
joking,
too with the ice. I
JLR.
wonder if he was in an accident. I know a guy that was in an auto accident and he hit his head, and it said his eyes astray. It's fucking crazy.
Carol, no offense taken. The best part of the watching the comment section is when you don't leave a comment.
There you go, the meatball with no meat.
Why do
Dago.
y'all keep associating meat and balls with Dago? Cletus?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Dago did that to himself.
Did what to myself?
Associated yourself with balls.
No, that was actually my moderators wanted to be called meatballs, and that's where that came from. So
So
that's where
basically,
it was based off of that whole Jersey Shore Italian thing because of my name. So
Mm.
when it comes to moderators, I would have to nickname Indeed You Do, okay? Because you do not know how to fucking hire staff. You need to go to Indeed, motherfucker. That's Dago's new name, Indeed.
no, I sorted through the bad
Oh,
ones.
yeah, it only took years, but that's I mean, better to have learned than to have not, right?
Well,
There
let's give Clue a nickname.
I'm not in this.
Sure you are.
Oh, but you are.
You've been dishing it out.
Yeah, you sure are.
That's right, Bambi. Bambi. I guessed that fucking name immediately. Trying to hide her name from the public.
I won't say immediately.
No, wasn't it Gray that guessed it?
No, it was me. Immediately. Within like fucking 2 guesses, I had her name.
I thought it was Gray Pearl. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not hard. White trailer trash name. You nailed it.
I'm gonna personally go with Tennessee Cobra.
Hey.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake. I'm a silly snake. I'm a real silly snake.
That video is too much.
Good God, that's a crazy shaped snake. But anyway.
Right.
I'm out of there.
Is a
I'm never
shape.
ain't never going to that state. Are you kidding me?
We silly around here with our silly snakes and our slippery bodies. You can find it at the very swimming hole.
Oh, and there is the homosexual content of our show.
Miss Helen.
Miss
Good to
Helen.
see you. I could tell you what a Facebook group was calling her. I don't know if that's a good idea. can definitely tell you that's probably not a good idea.
Clue proud socks. Look at that.
What?
Carl-
She's been called a lot of things she shouldn't have been. Nasty people.
We can call Cletus Thumper. Oh,
Pudding pops.
Madam Moist.
Sound it makes when you whip your dick out, so that is fitting.
Damn.
oh,
Not getting my whole Tommy. Look at Tommy boy. What the hell is that? Is that a fucking mouse on a stick covered in shit, or is it a chicken on a stick?
It's
What-
chicken. It's
what
a chicken
is that?
pen.
no, I'm the gay part of the show.
Tom.
That was good, Tomboy. That was good. That was good.
See, we're all inclusive over here. We don't give a fuck what the hell you think you are. You're welcome in here. Let's, I guess. I don't know. What do you think there, Cletus? Should we care?
No.
None of our fucking business.
It's
Not
chicken
relevant.
with tits.
What did he
Well,
just chicken McTits?
He said a
I
chicken.
said- I was reading Mountain Man say it's a chicken with
Oh my!
tits.
I thought he was still working on my nickname. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That would be a
Chicken
good.
McNuggets.
That would be a
Fuck
good
you.
name. Chicken McNuts or
I
McTits.
already gave you your name. I said Madam Moist.
I
Madam-
already
Oh,
gave
I
her a
like
name
that.
too.
Moist
You
and
guys-
Petey.
You guys want to
Moist
hear the name I
Packers.
gave her?
What name did you give her?
Bambi Boo Boo.
You're such. I know what that's in reference to, and you're a
Bambi-
fucking asshole.
Bambi what?
Boo Boo.
Oh shit.
Who was that laughing like that?
Go. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Hey, boo
man.
boo.
Hey, Boo Boo. Hey, Ralphie. Unbelievable. And to Tommy there with the chicken, you got to go back and watch the episode of the Honeymooners where Ralph says the worst part about working in the sewer is when my wife gives me chicken for lunch, leftover chicken for lunch.
No one's gonna bring up yogurt today because vaginas are fresh and clean. That was last Sunday night.
No, that was this week too. She brought that up, the yogurt.
Well, that's just because, unfortunately, Cletus didn't clean it up.
Cletus, Jesus Christ. Well, that's way beyond.
Nothing says good
TMI.
morning like a nice toss of non-flavored yogurt. Sarge?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Prefer that claptrap of yours stayed closed.
Flytrap is currently eating. Sorry.
Have you guys ever heard of that statement before? Claptrap?
Claptrap.
Close your claptrap. You know what clap is, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Close your
Well,
clap
I mean,
trap.
that's terrible.
Clap trap.
Close that claptrap, honey.
Oh.
I have my rubber mallet.
The hell you do with a rubber mallet?
Heal
Grab a hold of
chlamydia.
it, you smack it 2 times, it squirts out the end. Didn't you know?
Yep, that's how
I
you
have
heal
no idea.
chlamydia.
No, that-
You can't heal chlamydia. There's nothing wrong with her.
Oh, well,
wow.
there's that too. Yes.
Uh,
oh my God.
that is one of my favorite things about YouTube at the moment is she has an official troll channel that
Yes.
calls her chlamydiotomy.
Oh,
What-
They
What
make
channel?
they make videos and title every one of them with some reference to that, and I think it's fucking hilarious.
I was sent one. today.
What happened to that person earlier? Are they still in timeout?
No, she probably left. I'm sure she's not.
No,
really
no,
very
she's
happy.
still there. I just highlighted her name.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, really?
Cletus, do you feel a little green sometimes after you wake up?
No, but I always feel blue when I go to bed without chlamydia.
Right, I understand.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Thank you, Clue.
What?
That was Clue letting you know she was ready.
Yep.
No.
No, that was Clue. That was Clue after she's done.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Blowing fucking cum bubbles across the room.
Well,
And
Oof.
just,
that's better than
Carl,
Bubbles. She used to blow him
Carl.
across.
Listen,
Carl throwing shade. It's a pill. Most people know where pills go.
Yeah, where are we going to go after this show now? Clue.
Well,
Hell,
You know,
that's where we're going. Each and
You
every
ain't
one of
going
us.
to
listen,
lose.
I think it's only fair.
Literally.
Oh, that's what I was
It-
trying to tell you earlier, Sarge. I had a couple days ago and a couple days before that, people were talking about your channel when I was advertising for you, saying he needs to do more than an hour. And I said, well, that's his show. He can do however he wants to do it. But
What this show?
He
yeah,
can only put up with the bullshit for an hour. Then he's ready to choke everybody.
I could deal with it all day, but yeah. Well, the thing is, I know Cletus has got to work and stuff, and we're doing it Monday to Friday, so that kind of comes around. You know why the show goes an hour. Tonight, obviously, we got a bunch of us in here talking shit, so it's been fun. Yeah, and
Cletus is
great.
work.
By the way, that she does that constantly in all of our chats. She can't stand the burping. I've noticed that that's a thing for her. Swallow it.
I'd say burp like a man. If you're a man, just copy Clue.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. She makes me and she embarrasses me with her burps. That's a fact.
I used to be able to sing the alphabet with a burp.
Well, wait, is that a burp or a whale call?
I don't know, but if Free Willy's in Tennessee, you all might want to check your shit. Okay.
No, she never made it out of Florida.
Okay.
That's a Betty reference.
Did
for
you
anybody
know
in the
that it's
comment
illegal
section.
to shoot a whale from a moving vehicle in the state of Tennessee?
Yeah, really.
Stay out of the car then. That's what happens when you stay in the fast lane too long doing 60.
Have a good night, Sam. You must be in the UK.
He
You
is.
know how you know it's a whale in there though, right?
Oh,
Because the last thing she hears you scream is "Oh whale!" Boom.
Better burping than farting. Let me just say, Butterfly, if you've ever had a microphone, you'll learn that farting at it is not a good idea.
I don't know. They smell good.
Don't say they. I ain't said nothing like that to you, Clue. So
Listen, I recorded farts when I was a little kid on a reel to reel, and then would play it back at different speeds.
Good God. You're old.
that explains everything right there.
Well, that's interesting because Dago has a fart fetish. So I mean,
you're gonna have to start carrying sandpaper in Dago's streams because when we actually do roasts,
Oh yeah.
he's you're gonna have to make him angry for like a week so that he comes in.
I think we should really do it. It'd be great.
I think so too.
Hey, Truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever heard of something called a traveler check?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's normally used
now
in
that you've
scams.
confirmed your level of stupidity. Next.
Traveler's checks.
I didn't know what they were.
You
I
ever
don't
watch
think
Home Alone?
What?
I don't think they use them much anymore, but they used to all the time.
You ever seen Home Alone?
Yeah.
You know, when they're like, all I have is traveler's checks. Do you have any money, honey? And then before they leave the kid at home.
Oh, you misidentified Sam.
Oh, my bad.
That was great. I identify as she, her, hers, bitch.
Shit, I thought Sam was a dude this whole time, so I'm just gonna be real.
That's
Sam
why I
is a
don't
girl?
say he or she. I just wait and figure it out. Short for Samantha, probably.
Yeah.
A burp is a smart fart that took
Oh,
the
well, that makes
elevator
sense
instead
now,
of the
'cause
back door.
That makes total sense now because earlier she was like she's going to bed with socks and batteries, and now I get it. I'm like, why would a guy need batteries?
Well, from what I learned
Dave
today,
Gold, you never know.
This one time I made a fifi out of batteries and a sock.
A what?
what the
A
hell is
fifi.
the? I don't even want to know anymore.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little 411 on the fifi facts. Okay, stay with me here. It's gonna get deep.
I'm already lost.
Well, that's not surprising.
Fuck you.
So a fifi is something that you typically made out of a towel, a rubber glove, and if you're lucky enough to have a rubber band, you use that as well. And so what you do is you fold the never mind, Google it. You'll enjoy it.
No, don't do that. Anything this man tells you to Google is going to put you in a whole other level.
Really?
Can
Are
I-
you still upset over the adult rose,
I
Dago?
thought
Yeah,
they were
are
talking
you gonna get another email, Dago? You're gonna need to
I
go.
wasn't upset about it because I had no idea, but other people's were, I guess. So it is what
Listen,
it
I
is.
could have told you to look up the thrusting cock, that extends 6 inches. I'm talking about a rose that most people think is an aromizer, or however you say, aromomizer, or a fucking taser, whatever you call it.
Atomizer?
Thank you.
An Romanizer, a Roman. God damn it!
A
What?
fucking taser.
You got me saying it wrong now.
Sarge?
Well, I think this went off the rails, but it did remind me of an event that I took advantage of a couple of times. Now, up here in my state of New York, along some of the exits to your throughways and your expressways out in the country, where the country folk like you Tennesseans live, and alongside of the road, there's daisies, and they're beautiful with the yellow center, the white petals. They're 2-3 feet tall. They're just amazing. And I picked them many times, knowing ahead of time that they totally smell like fucking rotten ass. They've got the worst fucking smell. You couldn't even make this fucking smell up. And I picked them a number of times, and on a couple of occasions, I picked them and I got them. My daughter, and I told her, give them to your mom and tell her I said hello.
An aerator. Thank you, Carl. That's what I was thinking of. An aerator. That's it.
Well,
It's not an aerator. A fucking aerator is something you use in your lawn.
well, that's one way. An aerator, though, just puts air into a system, right?
I thought it was that guy that stands there with the crank turning that siren to make it.
No, that's police in San Francisco.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Woo, woo, woo.
See, Molly knows the term. She says, I have not heard the term Fifi for a long time. Well, there you go.
That is probably because she hasn't had a boyfriend in jail in a long time.
I guess that makes sense.
So it's an aromizer?
Aromizer. Oh, shit. That's like really sound it out.
I don't even know what the hell it means.
It's
It's
aroma,
stuff that puts essential oils into the air.
pushing aroma out into the air.
Essential oils,
Not a
Dago.
real word, aromizer.
Essential oil. I'm starting to wonder about you, Truth. This is
It's
like
aroma that you're putting into the air. It's not. There's no. Someone better Google that word to see if it is a real word.
It is.
It's
It's called an atomizer.
Atomizer, not aromizer.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
That's
it
what I'm saying.
maximizes air. Okay, it does its job. Whatever the fuck it is, it puts smell in the air that doesn't.
Why are we
smell
even
like
talking
asshole
about
burps.
this?
You're
Where
the most untechnical fucking person we've had on this show and we've only been around a month, but that's pretty
Well,
good.
that's
for a month.
not true. Bring him back up, Mr. Jimmy. Show
Yeah,
the world
Jimmy's
the real technical expert of the show.
Oh man,
an aerator puts air into a fish live well. That's true too.
Poor Jim.
We have a whole bunch of fucking fish experts, but no fish walkers.
Well, you got Kimber all stressed out now. She's like, it's a fucking atomizer. Oh my god.
Kimber, go get some batteries and be quiet. 2 socks, not 3.
So we got Jimmy Willis. Is that his name? What's his last name?
Williams.
Williams. Jimmy Williams.
Yeah. Our technical department.
Would never mistake the word aromizer for atomizer. I knew you guys were wrong and off in the weeds on that, and even
call it
Dago says to me,
diffuser.
sound it out. I'm bad with words, but
Now, see, that's what I thought it was a diffuser. So what's
Kimber
the
is a fucking. Oh, Kimber thinks she knows everything, and she does, but not this time.
that made sense.
Baby, you gonna
It's a
have to hit
fucking diffuser.
it. I gotta get
That's
out.
it. A diffuser.
Do you hear me?
What?
She's talking to me.
Oh,
diffuser is no different really than an atomizer. It just functions slightly different.
So that
One
it's
based
different.
on
You
heat.
said there's. Oh,
No, they do the same thing. They put into the air
Jesus Christ.
scents and
No, the
chemicals and
I was turning
same shit.
TV. Like, what the fuck?
doesn't the diffuser work with like sticks that you dip in the essential oils?
you have an
Truth,
obsession
right.
with sticks, Dago.
since
Sticks
when?
on my chest, sticks on the ground. They placed the sticks. The sticks fell from a tree.
They shoved the stick up your ass.
No, that was the mouse. Topped with shit. Chris style.
There you go. Yeah, you're right. There you go.
All right, Chris, take it easy, Chris. Take it easy, Chris.
Let me make this crystal clear.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Chris go?
Did you say Chris or Crisco? Because I relate to Crisco. Sorry.
Here we
Can you
go.
use that as a lubricant?
What?
Twice.
Crisco.
Petroleum based.
He said
No,
But-
Crisco's great. It smells
They
like pork
ran
while you're
out of
porking.
pie. Could you use the Crisco?
Yes, there's nothing better than Crisco because it makes pork while you pork.
You,
See what you did there.
oh my God.
Unbelievable. Bunch of fucking
Just-
nutcases.
Just for the record, don't use a pressure washer while pointing at your nuts. It doesn't go well. It ain't right.
creates an infection of the perineum.
Jesus Christ. the
It'll make your
perineum is bad.
perineum fall off, actually.
You know,
True,
here's
Matt.
the thing too. Here's something I want to cover this because I want people's feedback on this. Listen. So just picture yourself depressed and you're medically diagnosed as depressed.
Oh,
Okay.
it'll just be me.
All right. So now, in an effort to get your life back on the fucking rails, you take medicine, right? Have you motherfuckers ever heard the fucking the side effects of these medications? Because to be very honest with you, I don't give a fuck what caused your original depression. What's coming next is going to be a never forgettable fucking depression. Okay. It's incredible to me that people take these drugs and then it even gets to the point where you have untreatable fucking depression, non-medical treatable depression. They come up with a new drug for you because the other drugs have wore the fucking shit out of you. But the side effects are deadly. They're twitching. What do they call that? Tardive dyskinesia. Now, can you imagine getting an uncontrollable fucking twitch? What if the twitch is you thrusting your fucking balls forward while you're standing in line? I mean, there's all kinds of shit that could go wrong with this fucking, and that becomes a permanent part of your life forever. So let me ask you, your old lady cheating on you was a depressing event in your life, but was it worth the tardive dyskinesia? These side effects they include death. They guarantee manic episodes, infections of the fucking brain, infections of the taint, all kinds of fucking crazy insanity comes with these drugs as a side effect. So why are people even taking drugs?
I find it just uncanny that all of your depression medications give you thoughts of like suicide.
Right.
Controlled, but the government's on your side. Controlled.
I just don't understand these side effects and how that they're allowed to market a drug that who the fuck wants to walk around? Have you ever seen what tardive dyskinesia does to a person?
I ain't seen that. Can you explain it?
Well, dude, your face could be scrunching up. You could be like fucking blinking and holding your eyes closed and opening them. You
And
could be
it's
fucking
not
here.
reversible either. Even if you get off the medicine, it stays.
Right.
The fucking term tardive dyskinesia.
Tardive dyskinesia.
Yeah, this is a help desk specialty. So it's glad we've got Clue in here because that side effect alone would make me that would depress me more than the reason I was depressed. I feel like you cured me.
I agree.
Just knowing that makes me feel better. So you mean to tell me if I want to get over my ex-wife, I take these pills and I'll get an uncontrollable itch that'll remind me of my wife in perpetuity? That's the fucking trade-off? No, thank you.
Why are you talking about my ex-wife?
Oh,
She's a
you could
monster.
get hand twitches. You could get your head could twitch to the left. You could shake your head, fucking drop your head down as a no. Swing it to the right as a your foot could twitch. Your legs could twitch.
Imagine you're tired and you just lay your head on your buddy's lap and then all of a sudden your neck starts twitching. It looks weird, you know?
If your foot starts twitching, wouldn't that be called pecker toe?
Pack it up.
Could you imagine the shitstorm for Sarge's one-armed person? She'd never keep the fuck up.
Well, hopefully the twitch was in the arm that no longer exists.
Neither does Sarge.
Or in the wrist of the arm that does.
Listen, check this out. I met this girl from Match.com that had I don't know what you call it, but I'll explain to you what happened. So I met her out.
Herpes.
And well, I don't know if she had that or not at that point because I just met her.
You
I discovered no, but it was a difficult situation. This girl would actually wipe her feet 3 times before she would go into your house or go go through any door.
OCD.
Okay? She would walk around the car 3 times before she would open her door and get in. She did all kinds of this crazy shit.
Bless you.
And I thought it was an act. I really thought there's no way this could really be happening.
Nope.
How could
it's
that
real.
not be in your control? Right?
That's an actual fact.
It's real, right?
I have a buddy that does that with doorknobs. It's flipping weird. I've tried to make him stop for 35 years. He can't do it. He has to grab the doorknob, I think it's 2 or 3 times before he turns it. It's so fucking weird.
Shit, that would make a blowjob awesome.
Yeah, but I learned them fucking actions don't always carry over into the sexual arena.
That's a choice. Just
Well,
like a
that-
headache and hair day.
I have that. I have a different I mean, like OCD is real. It's like, okay, if you got like tape placemats on your table, you got
Yeah.
4 placemats, they got to be squared off, corner to corner, and they got to be straight, or I lose my mind.
Well, my big issue with her was if everything was in threes, I only came once. Where are you going?
Oh God.
Probably
So-
to sleep.
I'm just saying, man, everything she did was in threes, in series of threes. I figured that ought to be like the primary one that should be in threes. The
So
fuck,
then you
man?
know she's faking, just like she was for that one time.
Well, I don't even know.
Good Lord.
I spent years ago, I was on dating sites like Match.com, all kinds of different dating sites, and I've met some fucking characters, I'll tell you.
Sergeant,
I could have wrote a
the
fucking
one on the
book. I
right
could
or
have
the
wrote
one
a
in
book
your
about
profile?
that. Oh, I want to tell this one story. I think I may have. I don't know if I ever told you and Cletus this story before. So, I prefer an athletic or a thin woman,
We know.
regardless of height. That's what I prefer. And so I go to this place called Applebee's, which is in my state. You guys may be aware of it. To meet this girl. They told me she was 5'3" and petite. And then she said, and I didn't understand it for what it meant, but then she said she wore a size 28 dress.
God,
Let me finish. Let me finish. And I'm thinking I wear a size 30, a 32 pant. So okay, that can't be that bad. So I go to Applebee's and I always arrive. I'm a punctual fucking guy because I got Asperger's. Okay, go fuck yourself. So anyway, I'm there 10 minutes before the ascribed meeting. And 7 o'clock rolls around, and there's no one there. 7:05, 7:10, no one there.
You're
And
losing
during
your
the period of waiting, listen, as I'm waiting, several women walk by, and a couple of them are auburn hair, long auburn hair, petite, cute, right? Several women like that walk by, and I just felt like they may have looked at me and not found me attractive and just didn't want anything to do with me. I'm okay with that. So as I turned to leave at 7:15, in walks an extraordinarily large woman, and I mean large.
We'll call
And
it
from
Bertha.
across the area, she says, "Oh my God, you're way better looking than your picture on Match.com." And I'm looking at this woman, and she comes up to me, and she's all a lovey-dovey, want to hug and all that. And I said, the first thing out of my mouth was, "You said you were petite." I am petite. You just don't know what it means. I go, "Well, what does it mean?" She goes, "Really? We're going to have this conversation?" I said, "Well, yeah. Yeah." She goes, "Well, petite means short." Now, when I was young, I had this girl that would shop at this store called the Petite Sophisticate. It said 5'7", and then it dawned on me.
Oh shit.
Never went up to 28.
You said she looked like Janet Jackson. The bitch looked more like Freddie Jackson.
Freddie Jackson.
She said petite means short. Petite does not refer to somebody's body size. I'm a full-figured woman, and if you have a problem with that, that's your problem, not mine. She goes, "Is this what we're going to focus on, or are we going to have something to eat?" I said, "Look."
hell yeah, you better. Did you feed her ass?
Fuck no. I said, eat. I said, you got a problem with that. Now you want, no. I said, I'm not hanging out here. You lied to me. You showed up looking like that. And you could have told me that on the internet. Why didn't you say you were full figured instead of relying on just petite? I mean, come on. I just fucking walked out. I was besides myself. I was like, this can't be happening. How can people just go through life telling people this stuff?
He's like, how am I supposed
like
to
me
share
telling
these? He's like, how am I supposed to share these cheese sticks? You know what I mean? She's gonna eat them all.
No, I paid for my fucking orange juice and whatever I had. I think I
You
had
took it
probably-
hard too, doesn't you?
man, I was like, this is insane. How can people lie to you like that and then show up and act like it's not a big deal?
Did you not have your glasses on when you were
Because
looking at the profile?
they believe their personality will win you over.
It probably
Personality,
would have if she didn't start out with "I want food," right?
who just blew their ass?
Listen, I
I'm
met
like,
another girl. I met another girl that had 8 kids, and she was 28 years old.
Well, she's productive.
27, 28, maybe even 26. Anyway, this
She
girl had
knows how to
8
take
kids. She had 2 sets of twins. That's 4, and then she had 4 other kids.
She definitely
when-
pees when she cries.
When this woman pulled out her wallet to show me her picture, do you like kids? I'm like, yeah, I like kids. I've got a kid of my own. She goes, oh, I've got 8. And she laid this shit out in front of me. I was like, whoa, I'm sitting there. I'm in frozen fear now. And my mind is racing. Wait a minute. I drive a lifted Chevy Tahoe. It's only a 7-passenger fucking vehicle. Between her kids, and me, that's 10. I got to buy a fucking school bus to go get ice cream now. This is running through my head. And I'm all these crazy thoughts and I'm looking at arguably was the most attractive woman I ever sat down across from, ever. This girl was beyond stunning.
That's why she
But
had
with the
8
8
kids.
kids,
She had 8 kids.
so she says, what's the matter? And I go, she goes, well, listen. In my defense, I'm allergic to fucking, what is
Responsibility.
the condom made of?
Latex.
Latex.
I'm allergic to latex. And I said, without even a fucking second thought, because Sarge is a troll and he's always been a fucking troll. I said to her, there's something to be said for keeping your feet on the floor, not in the air. And I swear to God that if that woman could have came across that table and killed me, she would have.
I would have asked her.
Instead-
If she,
Listen, she snatched up her pictures, stuffed them in her purse, started swearing and calling me fucking names, and everybody in the restaurant staring at me. And I was like relieved that this bitch ran out on me, because there's no way I'm hanging out with somebody that's got 8 kids.
are you sure she didn't work at Trojans to the complaint department or something?
Dude, it's possible those kids were fake and she was just using that to blow me off because she thought I was. I'm looking at arguably the most stunning woman I'd ever sit across from, and she's looking at me thinking, this fucking dude's a troll. I'm gonna run the 8-kid joke on him.
Better to blow you off than blow you. You know what I mean? She
And then
had
I
to run.
caught her off guard. Like, fuck that. And really think about that. What do you do with a woman? 8 and 1 makes 9. There is no passenger vehicle on earth that you could purchase for that.
Well, let's be very clear. I can't touch anything she has inside anyway. What am I supposed to do? 8 kids? Yeah, I'm not. She's not going to know I was even there.
Like a hot dog down a hallway.
Sorry,
Yeah, like,
I got a real question for you, real quick.
God, overtalk everybody.
Megan.
Jeez.
Go ahead.
Have you ever been involved in a case where somebody's been charged with attempted murder on you?
Oh, someone trying to kill me? No.
Mhm.
Nobody's ever done that. I look forward to that day.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. I'm sorry for interrupting.
When that thought does strike you, it would be the time you should buy those Skechers with lifts in them so I can see it coming.
No, I'm not talking about me. I was referring to like any women that have ever possibly tried to kill you. That's all.
My ex-wife tried to destroy me, and I almost got herself killed, but that's a whole different story.
Well, that
Gotcha.
comes
Because she fell down. Because
that
she fell
comes
down.
with the title, Sarge.
How did yeah, that amen. So how did you react to her when she was pregnant?
My wife?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't have any problem with that at all. No, you're going through a process. Your body's changing. You've got a baby growing inside you. Of course, you're going to get big.
Okay. That's
what-
good.
I remember when we were standing in line one time. Forget where we were at. Something connected to the marina. One of her friends says, "Oh my God, Becca, you're just glowing." And I said, "It's because she's ready to burst." She laughed. She knows I was just being being me. But no, I didn't have any problem with her. She was, what the fuck, man? That happens to me. And I loved her. I really did. And I don't blame her for all the problems in our marriage. Not even close. I'm 50-50, maybe even 51-49. I'm somewhere in there, okay? And I realized that I was part of the problem, of course. So what are you going to do?
That's good stuff. That's good.
Yeah, I don't blame her for everything. I don't know. I think some of the shit was uncalled for, but people act out when they're mad in different ways. So could have been worse.
Human
Lucky for
nature.
her-
Human
lucky for her
nature.
I didn't own any firearms. That's all I can say. Cletus?
And you pass that up. Good one, Mountain Man.
What the hell? Now you've been divorced, right, Cletus?
Oh, yes, sir.
How many
Good
times?
Lord.
Twice.
7.
How many times you've been divorced there, Truth?
Me, one other time.
One other time. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Twice?
No, just one other time. I still think she's gonna wake up one day and decide to leave me too. So I'll keep it open.
I don't get that one. What have you been divorced or no?
Yes.
Once.
He said one other time. Think about
Yeah,
that.
'cause
That
I keep
implies there was two.
And then I explained it's because I keep waking up. I keep waiting to wake up, and mine leave me too. All right,
See?
No, the one you got now leaves you.
Right.
right, you will.
I
Yeah.
would tell you have a talk with her, but that's probably why she's going to leave.
And I will
Well,
say that two will be the most that I could ever have because Clue will never set a date.
Damn.
You're such a dick.
I think you guys should just say fuck it and go to the justice of the peace, do it, and then worry about doing the big deal down the road.
They should go with pig nose with the earrings in it and go get married in Vegas.
That's
What
you
the-
do bring.
You talking about the guy that got his ears pierced by Trevor Lee?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus. Okay.
and you should go there and I mean, the first thing you see after you kiss the bride would be him, and it would make your whole fucking future would be laid out in front of you as a disaster.
Wait.
Sarge, hold
Yes.
on. No, because you can't pull the wool over this bitch's eyes. You only want us to go to Vegas because you'll get an invitation and then you can hire his wife. I'm not
You
stupid.
damn tootin', bitch. You know me. Absolutely.
Hey, there's a help desk question in the chat.
Uh-oh. What is it?
They want to know if you can use bacon grease for lube.
We've already talked about that.
I didn't hear it.
So
Okay.
we talked about Crisco, not specifically bacon grease.
What's the
I'm
difference?
so I apologize. The answer is no. Okay, it's mean to the animals.
Listen, I got a question. Now, Cletus, do you smoke after sex? Or not even. No, it's the wrong question. Do you smoke
Smoke what?
during sex? Do you smoke during sex?
I do. Someone's got to clean him up.
Do you smoke during sex, Dago?
I'm sorry?
Do you smoke during sex?
No.
Truth, do you smoke during sex?
Every single time.
I have, but I don't.
That's what happens when you have sex with yourself. You throw a cigarette in, you light a candle, go to town.
You light a candle?
Sometimes I like to feel romantic with my.
Jesus fucking Christ. What kind of questions am I
Do
getting?
you
asked?
use your aerator too?
Listen,
For
first
me,
of
I
all,
could just say that.
Now his nickname is forever Hallmark.
There you go.
TLC.
Hallmark. That's a good one for him. Light a
y'all are,
candle.
y'all are so fucking funny. Let me laugh in a second.
Okay. It's been a second laugh.
First
I
of
did
all,
just never
Hey,
heard any.
You guys call me the fucking softy. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't honestly think the candle thing is weird. You're pretending you're a woman. You might as well smell her too. I get
right?
it.
I scream my own name often. You know what I mean?
My God.
Every once in a while, I put on, it's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. I never cruise the streets. I'm done by then.
I got a real pretty little thing looking back at me.
That's not what it is. Those are not the lyrics. No,
See, I
man.
didn't take you for that, Truth. I was figuring you were more along the lines of, I don't see nothing wrong with the little bump and grind type guy, you know?
No, I just like to put a noose around my. Never mind.
Well, Sarge, you had seemed like you were heading somewhere with asking us all if we'd been divorced.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but that's been thoroughly fucking destroyed
Oh.
by some guy that tells us he lights a candle before he masturbates to himself.
Big nasty.
While looking in the mirror, while looking.
But I
in
do want to make this clear, right? Hang on, that's not it.
That's your new nickname, Truth. Big nasty.
What do you want
Listen,
to make?
wouldn't be the worst thing I was called on a Tuesday night.
Listen, I want to apologize ahead of time for doxing your first name, Truth. So I apologize. I mean no no disrespect, but I think in all fairness, when it comes to being honest and giving people the facts, that it's a requirement on this show.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
And so we just got a screenshot there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Listen, I'm really upset that you just did me like that. Okay. It's Frankier Meyer. Okay. It's you spelt it wrong. It's cool.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Well, so if you were to visit Frank at work and you came across this particular notification, I wouldn't be surprised to find candles nearby. That's all I'm saying.
Could you imagine if
Crisco?
Could you imagine if Frank's wife brought him lunch to work and saw that?
That's
Who?
fucking funny.
Who the fuck is Frank?
On the screen.
Look at the fucking room.
Where the hell are you at?
She's
Frank
playing.
is actually that's his real name.
Stop playing your
truth,
damn
not-
games.
not feelings.
She was literally working with her atomizer. Y'all leave her alone.
I'm playing solitaire.
Sure.
And solitaire.
Excuse me.
She-
Thank you,
she's
Sam.
Doing a lot. She's doing a lot of what Frank does. She's beating herself.
She's ready to meet you.
Unbelievable the world we live in.
Can y'all imagine what the talk on the YouTube streets is going to be after this live?
The people in here are going to be just gossiping.
I got a question for you based on what you said, though. Truth, do you
No,
before you light your candles and you get in the mood, do you take your rings off or do you leave them on?
aren't you supposed to put the rings on your? No, never mind.
Well, I didn't know if you were a freak or not. That's all I was wondering.
First off, you're the only guy I know that wears 12 rings with 10 fingers.
That's me. I have. Yeah. That's. Are you talking to me or?
No,
But
Dave.
how do you know that?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't count for shit.
And for the few men in the audience, we know whether you're fucking hung or not. We just got to
got-
look at your thumb. Your
you
thumb.
got 5
Three times
rings
your
on-
thumb is the size of your dick.
And the girth. What was it from the health desk?
To measure, this is a great actually advice for women. So when you meet a guy, okay, have him take his middle finger and like
Smell
bend
it.
it down. Right?
Taste it.
That'll be the length, okay? Wherever it lands all the way up. Then, if you want to know how fat it is, tell him
Mine
to
touches my shoulder.
put his hands together and his middle fingers and pointer finger in a like gun position. Those are out. The other two are in. That's how big around it is.
How many people just did that with their fingers?
Everybody in here that's listening did it.
You ladies just realized how hung or tiny you would have been if you were a male.
Well, hey,
Angel said go slow. I'm writing this down.
listen, that doesn't just apply to girls. There's another way for guys. So if when you meet a girl, have her make like a diamond like
And
this.
push
Put
together.
they can't see me. Put their hands together, and that's how big the opening is supposed to be.
Imagine what it looks
Oh,
like after 8
shit.
kids.
So what if the girl has big hands?
Then that's your type of girl. We know how you like them hands.
No, you gotta push. You gotta mash them together, Dago.
Clue, Molly just said, excuse me, but some of us need visuals, Clue.
I mean,
They can't see you. You got to have a demonstration with these things. You know that.
Like this.
no.
I just want everybody to know that Marie, Tennessee,
Like this?
and Amber are causing trouble in the chat. I swear.
How is she making the triangle?
I didn't
Pushing it together
You mean it like this, Clue?
like a fifi. No, not like that, Dago. You've never had a vagina before, have you?
No, never, ever, ever.
Good
No,
God.
put your thumb.
Here
Put your thumb.
they come. I think they're on video.
What is a
Yeah,
vagina?
you gotta do that.
That's what I was doing the first time. How the fuck?
We
do you-
call that gaping.
Mash them as hard as you can.
Okay, so my vagina is this big.
That's the clip right there.
There you go.
You're a little stretched out there, homie.
That might be part of the intro now.
I told you I had 7 kids.
That shit's hilarious.
Good
John is this.
God. Unreal. My vagina is this big.
If my
burping.
vagina had a first name.
Never night says I can't feel that, Dago.
Okay, here's a question. Here's a question. Hold on. Okay, guys, you know how sometimes you'll have a name for your dallywhacker, right?
Sam said mine's massive.
Ladies, y'all have a name for your kitty titty?
What?
What?
So guys they typically name their dick, right? Mine is short stuff. So women, do y'all name y'all's like Shallow Hal or anything like that?
Hell yes.
Kimber's calls hers Mount Rushmore.
Well, it could be worse. Kimber could be calling it the Washington Tunnel.
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah,
Is it
because I'm not gonna
That's-
rush more.
Hey, mine's plain. It's just squirt.
You can buy her at the store, shake her up, and watch her work.
So am I a cynic or a stoic?
Cynic.
Anna, why do you look like you're walking off the Addams Family?
Wednesday.
I was gonna say dead, but I felt it was inappropriate.
Nah,
Well,
Those
I think
eyes,
anything-
those
anything
eyes
you
look like she
she's
just
one of
killed
them
her.
evil white people.
She does. She looks like
That's the
somebody.
second clip of the night.
Listen, she looks like someone that would knock on your door and be mad about your lawn being an inch too high.
Well, I don't know about that, but she definitely could represent what evil white people look like. And we can make her the poster child.
She's the cook at the Clan Festival. Shit.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Who said that?
Well, I
Now
guess
you're looking at people. Now we're looking at people's pictures and attacking them. What the hell's going on here?
I
It's
guess
not even roasting
we're finding out where this is a test run of the audience roast. Now.
Jesus.
Right.
Wendy
Wendy
looks
don't
like
look so bad.
Wendy looks like she just got beat up on the cover of Vogue.
Nope.
I
That
don't know.
actually looks like something I saw in Hustler in 1987.
I've got the perfect fucking lipstick remover.
Bushes, what every woman had in 1984.
Now we got to throw Kimber up there. Let's see how that one goes.
Oh boy, here we go.
Go ahead, Truth. Go ahead, Truth.
Go ahead.
Kimber,
Sir.
the only thing that fires and doesn't blow up in your hand.
She looks like a human kitty cat.
She looks like
human.
she looks like a
does.
strike.
She really does look like a human pussy. Like,
She changed her picture. That's a different picture from the other one that she has.
She looks like if you blow her up from behind, she'll squeak when you.
Oh my God.
what did he say?
It looks like Kimber looks like if you blow her up from behind, she'll squeak when you do the business.
She almost looks like she's saying wrong hole, but keep going.
She's like, no.
All right, let's take another look here. We did Wendy, we did Kimber. Who's this? Angel of Virtue.
Angel
Isn't that
looks like Angel
isn't that
looks like your library book.
Yeah, she looks like the librarian. I can't even say anything like funny because that's exactly what she looks like. Although
Looks
her
like-
name reminds me of a Slayer song, so that's a little bit of a.
If Mr. Potato Head had a wife,
No.
No,
Then you'd be talking about 12 gauge. Don't go there.
yeah.
She looks like my favorite cartoon when I was young, Daria.
Mhm.
She looks more like Dora.
Well, no
Yeah.
assault on this word.
Dora
No
the
assault on
Explorer.
it. Nah, she
Don't
don't look
come
anything
without
like Dora
that.
the Explorer, man.
Put Molly Drake up there. This one's going to be great.
Oh, you better be nice to Molly because she will drive to wherever you are. And
I
All
was
right.
just looking at the miles and miles of forehead, but we'll move on.
Careful, she's a redhead too, remember.
Hold on, I got it. Hold on. You can catch her at Pornhub right now for $19.99.
That's too
POV.
much.
don't forget, Molly's only 4'3", so
Oh shit, she needs
Really?
a stool and a chair.
4'3".
Hey, I have a question for Molly. Is that thing in your way when you blow?
What, that
Bubbles.
necklace of hers?
No, doesn't she have a lip ring? What's that?
No,
all
that-
about?
That's a bullseye. That's not a necklace.
Does she got a lip ring?
I can't
There's
tell.
something on the side of her mouth.
Do you have a lip ring in Molly in that picture? She's got
No.
a few different pictures.
Maybe
No,
she's gotten too close to A.R. Hayes.
She just had her nose pierced by Trevor Lee.
Molly looks like she really knows how to butter a piece of corn.
All right. Well, here's the next person. Butterfly.
5'2". I was teasing.
Butterfly 71.
Oh, butterfly.
We fight if you talk about mine.
She looks like an FBI agent to me.
Oh, I see that.
She looks like she can smell what's happening.
She looks doable with just a few beers.
Although I will say
right.
that dimple on her chin right there, how like dimples in, that's probably a great rest for a ball sack.
Molly,
I have the same thing. I can tell you. I know.
Molly is awesome. She said, "I like corn."
She looks like if I was trying to get translation.
Let's see.
In what language?
Oh, wait a minute. We have breaking news here. And a request from the chat room. Truth, you have to show your face.
Good luck.
Not today, not tomorrow, not happening.
Huh.
Coffee.
Wait, who do we have here? We have Gray Pearl.
Gray Pearl's the librarian to me.
Gray Pearl looks like Dr. What's her name's daughter.
Oh, Latina.
Yeah, don't they look similar?
Draw, yeah, she does look like Draw. I agree. Now, Gray with the last one was a librarian, but Gray comes to me because I know how she is as the naughty librarian.
She's the lady at the antique store.
Oh, that's a good too. Like dead people things.
The accountant that'll fuck up your taxes.
She definitely collects stuffed birds.
Stuffed
Uh,
Specifically peacocks.
I think the glasses are too big. That's it. That's when I looked at the picture. I
Gills.
first thought the glasses are just too big for her head.
She looks like she's fixing to go to a riot, but she'll be covered from the gases.
I actually like those glasses on her, though. I don't think she'd look. I think she looks good. Like if you put the wired ones, I don't think they'd look good on her.
Yeah, I think she
Dago,
looks
you look at your glasses before you judge glasses.
Right. I think he made a point that's unarguable.
That should be Dago's nickname, actually, with
Oh
those
boy. Who's this?
tiny dancer.
like.
Holy shit! Lord of the Rings got refused.
Let me
That
see
is
who-
definitely not her, though.
Hey, bite the apple. Okay, that's what happened. She came straight from hell.
Yeah, that's a cartoon. I honestly think Wendy's got a nice face.
And then we got the Hustler model back,
Huh? Who's the hustler? Oh wait, we have this person. This is a new person.
Evie.
Marie.
Yes,
She looks
Evie.
like she's still trying to bake her first batch of cookies.
She looks like she had sex. Not her. Never mind.
I'm glad I have
Be nice. Evie's very sweet.
Wait, here's a face. We better turn the channel on that one.
You're a dick.
Whoa, who is that?
Looks like someone I'd put on a dartboard.
You could tell by that eye makeup that bitch is just loose.
Tell me you buy Kardashian lip plumper without telling me you buy
First off,
Kardashian lip
those are
plumper.
natural, just like my titties. Okay, thank you.
This
and look
here,
at-
this here looks like a child, so I can't even say a word on this
This
one.
person looks like she survived the Indian wars of smallpox.
My God.
Jesus Christ. The love flower of 1972.
She looks 12. How can you guys even make a comment? Oh,
Cute.
Look at
all right.
bet-
So this
I
is
bet-
the new guy for Sons of Anarchy.
Look, this is what you
Oh, there's
Unbelievable.
Jax. That totally does look like Jax.
looks like the advertisement for Grinder.
He looks like he's the guy that just stuck his finger in your ass.
With that smile on his face. How you feeling now?
He looks like the doctor that would say, I promise this isn't going to hurt.
Why we keep going back to Hustler, you pervert, Sarge?
I keep going back to well, you know, this ain't speed dating. That's all right, Wendy. You call me later anyway, honey. Sarge is up late.
Once again, looks like the cover of
Mountain Man said that wasn't my
why don't
finger.
we get? Wait, I have a question here. Why don't we get Truth Not Feelings picture? What's the deal with that? What are you hiding?
He don't want to put it out there.
He's
Really?
sitting on the toilet. You don't see him?
Well, no, I'm just curious. What is the deal?
for my yeah.
Not like anybody would recognize you would mistake that voice for someone not you. But go ahead.
Shit.
What, am I wrong? Look at Wendy saying yes. What is Grinder?
Oh.
Here, Gray Pearl will answer that for you because apparently she's totally up on this.
Who the hell's Glory
Grinder
Home?
is the gay hookup site. Glory Home.
Hold on, wait, Tiffany. Hold on. Tiffany, which one's your child? That what?
The one that I said looked like she was 12.
All right. Well, I apologize. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know. We don't
So
think much before we speak when we're doing stupid shit anyway. So
But actually, Tiffany, you look younger than her.
yeah.
That explains the genes. Wait a minute. Why are you letting her be in here if she's 12? There's a lot of caca talk.
Watching what
Yeah,
we're
and I'd rather not have children's pictures. Even that was one of the criteria that I used when I looked at profiles. If women were putting their pictures up with their young children, I didn't want to have anything to do with those women. I think that's just wrong and inappropriate. That you're single and you're advertising you got young girls or young boys as your come on, man.
I
I
agree.
mean, that's just there's no thought process in that.
Oh, Tiffany's saying that was her profile, but it was her daughter's picture she was using.
Oh,
Picture.
I changed my picture
it's
when I realized y'all was putting them up there. Laugh out loud, my child.
So we
uses-
did something good with all our bullshit.
Yes.
We can't help but come down on the right side.
I like the left side.
No, it's her pick. I agree.
Well, since
Yeah.
you're up,
Nobody else has pictures.
No, I've gone through as many people as I could that I can see here.
she still looks like a serial killer.
I go all the way to the where's that woman that was talking shit about you? Is she still around or is she still blocked or whatever? What'd you do to her, Clue?
She left.
I put her in timeout.
I think you scared her away, Sarge, because you gave it to her.
No, she stayed in here for a long fucking time in timeout. My question is, she's still there?
I don't know. You got to type her name in the chat. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, was it Diana Barnard?
Sure.
Yes, Barnard.
That person is still in the chat.
What's up, Diane?
Well,
Oh,
come
you
on.
know what? Who said that?
Let her
Carl
out of
Ferguson.
jail. Yeah, don't leave her in jail, man.
Carl
Well,
Ferguson's right. Gray does look like Velma from Scooby Doo.
Can't you undo
Yeah.
her or whatever the fuck you got to do?
What?
You got to do her before you can undo her.
Can't you like take her out of timeout or something?
You got to do that.
Once you time somebody out, it just wears off and then they're fine.
How long did you time her out for?
How long did you time her out for? Do you know?
Wait a minute. You forgot one. Sarge. Leslie's in here with Leslie and Billy.
I don't think I've seen that.
Leslie's awesome.
I don't see how far back is Leslie.
She's up. She's not back. She's
New comments?
Joanne just looks like a pussy.
who?
Joanne.
I don't even see a Joanne.
She looks exactly like a pussy.
Right?
I had my daughter's cat look just like that. She named her Tiffy.
See, Joanne just looks like a dark pussy.
So who is the person I'm trying to highlight? I don't see them.
Unless she bolted, but she wasn't in here. Leslie and Billy. Unless that was from earlier. I don't know.
Oh, anyway. Yeah, I was curious if that Diane chick would say something after that.
I'm just
she didn't
surprised.
Well, she probably will tomorrow night,
Well, her ass is obviously not hurting that much if she's still in the chat.
right?
I don't see her in here unless she's just sitting there listening. That's all.
No, if you highlight her, if you go at Diane and her name comes up, that means she's
Oh.
in the chat room.
Oh, okay. Then she's just
Right.
listening, I guess.
Yeah. Who's yeah, and I don't see anybody's name here that I missed. Is Lucky someone we missed?
Yeah, you never put Lucky up. If there's well, some of these didn't have pictures with them, so
Well, Lucky just looks like a sick pussy.
Look at Tom Boy Charm. Look at that.
Lucky looks like just ate a rat on a stick.
That guy looks like is that a guy or a girl in that fucking head? Is there blonde hair sticking out of the back? What the fuck, Tom?
Tomboy looks like she could whoop my ass.
she probably could.
I bet she arm wrestles.
You know something, Anna? I agree with you so completely that I accept the invitation for you to show me what one looks like.
That was awesome, Anna. Good one.
That was a dead joke, Anna.
Well, I accept the challenge. I mean, you have permission to teach me. Show me what.
Sam said I sent you a picture, Clue. I don't trust Sarge.
Listen, Anna, since you work in the crematorium, I guess you'll understand y'all are the last ones to let people down. You know what I mean?
Ooh, look at what's this?
Was his?
What's this? Looks like she's got
Oh,
the
look,
makings
that's
of a pearl neck. Oh, that's
That's-
just light coming through.
No, that was Anna's house. Y'all go back.
Whose was it? Look at this. What? Go back to who?
Anna's house, the house you just showed.
The Adams family.
Alicia J.
That one?
I'm just trying to figure out why y'all put her house up here like that and just put
I
her
don't know.
like that.
But if this came out of the house, I'm staying there, trying to keep it there.
Oh Lord. See what you did
Who-
was?
Who's this?
Oh, what is? Did he
was
leave?
his? She
He
was
must-
his. Hmm.
Calm
Can't
down.
really get a good. It's a small little picture, but
There's Leslie and Billy.
Was his? You have some nice teeth.
Yeah, you got perfect teeth, actually.
and I swear to God that shoulders and fucking knees touching would be blissful.
I will say one thing. This is absolutely the way to
But Blue's
to
Clues.
ensure that the people that are in here will return or never fucking come back.
Blues. Finally, someone's dogging in public.
Not me, okay.
Some people will get that, some will not.
So
I
be
like
nice.
it when a woman's prepared to keep her hair out of the way. And
Holy
she has a
shit,
device to
Leslie.
wipe- Hey, listen, she has a device to wipe her fucking mouth when she's done. It's a multi-purpose tool that had that bandana.
Leslie
I think
Des-
I like your bandana, to be honest with you. I think that's pretty cool.
Keep her hair out of the way. I like it too.
Leslie definitely rides a Kawasaki.
I would say a Harley, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Garley.
Who?
Leslie, I think she's her husband probably is a Harley rider, and she
I
may
like one
ride
of those three-wheeled things.
That's a trike.
a trike.
Not to
No,
be.
the Can-Ams.
Oh yeah. My mother-in-law's boyfriend had one of them things. I almost killed myself on it because you can't turn quick on it.
You guys are pussies when you get. Well, listen,
You're just mad that her dick in the drawer is bigger than ours. There's Anna at the end just serving death one dish at a time.
well,
You
One
got these when you get riled up. Damn, that was,
Hayabusa.
talk to me like that again. I like it.
Clues Blues. You guys are Clues Blues said I ride a Busa. Hell yeah, there you go.
I bet his name is Bubba.
That's a real bike.
what kind of picture is that, though?
That's a dog in a doghouse.
Yeah, that's true. We came across that the other day when someone said, "Oh, that Clues Blues looks cute," and we were like, "You fucking idiot! It's a dog."
Yeah, I like the bandana too. I think it's pretty cool. I don't even know what it says, but it's cool. I like it.
I hope
Cheers,
Sunday
Mark.
night is joking.
Well, I hate to bring this fucking rock show to an end,
Then
but
don't.
Yeah. Unless Cletus got to go to.
well, I got all fucking three of those morons. They didn't even see that coming. And I do have to admit, I promised that I wouldn't do that. Well, I fucking lied. Imagine that. People on the internet that would lie to you. How could that fucking be? Matter of fact, it's the simple reason that I lied should get me another 10, 20,000 fucking viewers instantly. But for those of you that rode out the storm, I appreciate you coming. We'll be back again tomorrow at 9. In the meantime, enjoy life as best you can.